Okay, everything's connecting. Alright, give me a sec, give me a sec. Oh, let me check what y'all voted for. Ooh. Look, YouTube's hasn't voted my stream yet. The YouTube's. Now this music is such a banger, isn't it? This song is such a banger. Oh, here we go. It's on. I got an ad. I'm trying to check my mic. Okay, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This song is so good. Okay, let's see what y'all voted for on the... let's see what y'all voted for on that, that good old... Okay. I've asked if you guys wanted me to play Samurai Remnant or the visual novel. And it looks like the visual novel won. It won by a lot. So I still want to play Samurai Remnant, but for now, for today, I'm going to play the visual novel. I know it's like a different time than usual. And you guys are probably like going to watch this on VOD or not. But I just want to get a stream in because... I didn't stream yesterday because I was like, I wasn't feeling too good. I don't know what was happening, but I just was not feeling good. Is the chat replay working? It doesn't look like it's working. I can't tell what that says. I don't know if you guys can read that. Okay, whatever. Oh, it's a bag book. Oh, let me see if the chat's working. You love reading? I like reading too. Let me try to fix this chat. Okay, that might work. Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, let's get started. So in the last episode, the big thing that happened was we got acquainted with everybody. Saber is moving in and Rin is moving in. And Saber pulled me aside while Rin was picking her bedroom. She pulled me aside to tell me that, she has like 2 secrets for me, or 2 important things to tell me. One of them is that she's keeping her name a secret because Shirou is such an awful mage that if he got captured, they could torture the info out of him really easily. So yeah. And then the second thing was she can't heal herself and she's running like on a set amount of mana. And she can't get more. So she's going to spend most of her time asleep. And she asked Shirou to stay home when she's asleep. And then when she's awake, he can go do stuff. Now, she's going to go to sleep for now and take a nap. But she's going to wake up at dinner time. And maybe we'll see some people. I put all these GIFs on the side of my stream. I don't know if that's too distracting. In the last stream, people were like, we want to see it. But I can check them out. But yeah, they're right there. Let's do this. I sit on the porch and look up at the blue sky absent-mindedly. I'm not like Saber who went to bed already during the day, but I need to rest too. Even though my nausea has gone away, I still feel terrible. And mind you, Shirou got his like guts cut open in the last episode. And on top of that, my shoulders are heavy from all the unexpected developments. That's loud in my headset. Let me turn it down. I take a deep breath and look over the yard. I've heard what I needed to hear, but the fact that I still don't know anything doesn't change. My senpai as a magus and an unofficial master, Tohsaka, is.
ねえ、余ってるクッションとかない？あとビーカーと分度器。
is intently searching my house for things.
クッションなら隣の客間のを持ってけ。けどビーカーと分度器なんて普通の家には置いてない。
は？信じられない。魔術師なら実験用具ぐらい置いておくものよ。
Leaving that complaint, she goes back to the outbuilding
本
busily.
当に本気みたいだな。遠坂のやつ。
Oh, my back. Oh. I guess it's already been decided that Tohsaka is going to stay at my place. When I went over there earlier, there was a sign that said, "Remodeling in progress. Do not enter." On the door of the best room in there.
別棟なら遠いし問題はないよな。
Just having Saber around causes some tension, so if Tohsaka was near me too, I wouldn't get any peace. Anyways, there's some distance between us, even if we are connected by a hallway. It's just like the house next door, so nothing should happen unless I go there myself. Oh, but we'll see each other at meals. And we only have one bath, so we'll decide how to use it. No, thinking about that, Saber's a girl too, so...
バカ。何考えてんだ俺は。
So she was gonna share a bathroom with all these girls. Shaking my head, I lie down in the corridor. Phew. I sigh once again and stare up at the sky. Maybe I'm tired, but doing all this makes me sleepy.
もうどうにでも。
Do what you like. Becoming desperate, I close my eyes. Maybe that comment helped. I fall asleep the moment I close my eyes. Later, Saber, Tohsaka, and I are in the living room. I just woke up. Saber was in this living room, and Tohsaka just finished her remodeling. By the way, this was the guest room a few hours ago, and now...
あのエアコンどう使うの？
The scene I saw when I was called was... this. Okay, Shirou, you're being dramatic. It's not that bad. How can I put this? I think I may have allied with a terrible person. Shirou, it's not that bad. I thought it was going to be, like, completely different. I can't calm down. These two are complete outsiders. I rarely have guests at this house, so that makes the situation even stranger. No, first of all, the appearance of these two don't really fit this Japanese-style house. I'm guessing because Tohsaka probably looks German a little bit, which makes sense. In the last episode, somebody said that she's based off of Asuka from Evangelion, like directly based off of her, and Asuka is German, so she's German, and then Saber is obviously British. Well, it's about 7 o'clock now, even though we're all in the living room. All of us staying quiet like this is not good for my mental
二
well-being.
人とも少しいいか。今後のことで話をしておきたいんだけど。
Okay, we're probably gonna set some ground rules.
ちょっと待って。その前に一つ決めておきたいんだけど、いいかしら？
いいけど、なんだよ。
何って夕食のことよ。シロずっと一人暮らしだったのよね。
まあそういうことになるけど。
なら食事は自分で作ってきたのよね。
そりゃ作るだろう。食べなくちゃ腹減るんだから。
さ、なら提案なんだけど、夕食の
Oh,
当
we're
番
gonna
は
all
交
take
代
turns
制に
cooking.
しない？
Okay, that's not that
これ
bad.
からしばらく一緒に暮らすんだし、その方が助かるでしょ？
確かにそうだな。ついいつもの調子で考えてたけど、遠坂がうちで暮らすなら家族と同じだ。飯ぐらい作るのは当たり前だし、俺も楽でいいや。
You know what's interesting? In the 2006 anime adaptation of this route, I discussed from Inside Out. Oh my gosh. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. In the 2006 anime adaptation of this visual novel, they go through Rin like trying to kill Shirou. Like she finds him in school and she's like, "I'm gonna kill you." But here they just skip that, or they don't do that, and she automatically I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, automatically lives with us.
じゃあ今日はシロが当番ってことで。もうこんな時間だし、作戦会議は食べてからにしよう。
いや、夕飯が交代制なのはいいけど、朝飯はどうするんだ？朝飯も交代制か？
ああ、朝はいいのよ。私食べないから。
なんだそりゃ。勝手なこと言うな。朝飯ぐらい食べないと大きくなれないぞ。
余計なお世話よ。人の生活スタイルに口を挟まないでちょうだい。とにかく今日の夕食はシローが作るの。ちゃんとした食べ物を出さないと話なんてしないからね。
Tohsaka glares at me irritatedly.
勝手に作るけど、セイバーも飯は食うんだろ？
用意してもらえるのでしたらぜひ。食事は重要な活力源ですから。
了解。それじゃおとなしくしてろよ、二人とも。
Okay, so Shirou's gonna cook. I wonder if there's a cooking minigame. There's probably not. It would be fun if there was, though. I grab the apron and go to the kitchen. Fortunately, there's about 3 people's worth of ingredients in the refrigerator. I started cooking rice when I woke up, so it should be done in about half an hour. I glance at Tohsaka and Saber from the kitchen. They look like they'd prefer Western meals over Japanese food. It's unlikely that Saber, let alone Tohsaka, will understand the taste of tofu and natto.
いや、そもそも箸を持てないんじゃないかな、セイバー。
I ponder this for a second, but I can't help it. There's only a limited range of dishes I can make with what's in the fridge. Anyways, there's some tofu. After thinking for a bit, I decided to make some deep-fried tofu. For soup, I'll make miso soup with seaweed and tofu. I have some chicken, so I'll make teriyaki out of it and make that the main dish. I drain the water off the tofu, season the chicken, and cut the Japanese white radish while I'm at it to make a salad. I grate the white radish and cook some green peppers.
今後の方針は決まっているのですか、リン？
さあ、情報がないから何とも言えないけど、とりあえずは他のマスターを探し出すことが先決かな。残るマスターはあと4人。こっちがマスターだって知られずに探し出したいけど、さすがにうまくはいかないわよね。
I told them to be good, so what's with that dangerous conversation? Can't they see that I'm busy making dinner for the 3? Oh no. They're not even looking.
トサカ、4人じゃないぞ、5人だろ。マスターだって分かっているのは俺とお前しかいないじゃないか。
I yell, holding the big pot for the fried tofu. Deep fried
何言っ
tofu.
てるのよ。私とシロ、それにイリアスフィールで3人でしょ。あなた、バザーカーのこともう忘れたの？
Oh yeah, that girl's a master too. Berserker was so strong that I forgot, but how is he so strong that you forget? Okay. But still, I can't believe a girl that small is a master who mercilessly tried to kill us.
どうせね、あなたのことだからイリアスフィールを敵だって認識してなかったんでしょ。それはいいから調理に専念しなさいってば。シローの実力がわからないと私が困るんだから。
I don't know how my cooking skill affects her, but what she says is correct. The preparation will be done soon, so I should concentrate on finishing dinner now.
イリアスフィール、バーサーカーのマスターですね。リンは彼女を知っているようでしたが。
まあね、名前ぐらいは知ってる。アインツベルンは何回か聖杯に届きそうになったっていう魔術師の家系だから。
聖杯戦争には慣れているということですね。
でしょうね。他の連中がどうだか知らないけど、イリアスフィールは最大の障害と見て間違いないわ。本来バーサーカーっていうクラスは力の弱い英雄を強化するものよ。理性を代償にして英霊を強くするんだけど、そういった凶暴化した英雄の制御には莫大な魔力を必要とする。
So we're learning that Elia,
例えば、
even though
あ
she's
なたがバー
tiny,
サーカーになったら、
is like really strong and magically.
この
like,
ように話をすることもできませんね。協力者としての機能を一切排除し、戦闘能力だけを特化させたのがバーサーカーです。ですが、それは手負いの指示を従えるようなもの。波の魔術師ではまず操れません。
でしょうね。
and berserkers can't
そこ
speak.
いらのマイナーな英霊がバーサーカーになった程度でも波のマスターじゃ制御しきれない。だっていうのにイリアスフィールは超一流の英霊を召喚してそいつをバーサーカーにして完全に支配してた。悔しいけどマスターとしての能力は次元違いよ、あの子。
同感です。私たちの透明の問題はその次元違いの相手に狙われているという現状ですか？
うん。私のアーチャーはまだ戦線に出られるほど回復してない。セイバーはどう？もう傷はいいの？
通常の戦闘ならば支障はありませんが、バーサーカーを相手にできるほど回復はしていません。バーサーカー戦の傷は完治しているのですが、ランサーから受けた傷には時間がかかるようです。
It's because Lancer's lance is like cursed, and it like
それじゃあやっぱり
cuts so
同
deep,
盟
or
は
makes
様子見をする
wounds
しか
that
ないかな。
are really hard to heal if they can be healed at all.
それについて
The
は
best way to
提
get
案
to cure it,
ア
I
ー
think,
チャ
is
ーの
just
目
kill
は鷹の
Lancer.
鳥と聞きます。彼には屋敷の周囲を見張ってもらうというのはどうでしょうか？
そのつもりよ。あいつには屋根で見張りをさせるから怪しいやつが近寄ってきたらすぐにわかるわ。この屋敷だって侵入者用の結界が張ってあるんだし、守りは万全でしょうね。
Arr.
まあバーサーカーに攻め込まれたら逃げるしかないけど。
The two are continuing on without me. I'm a bit annoyed. I'm making dinner, so why are they talking without me? First of all, Tohsaka is too friendly with Saber. Well, it's true that Tohsaka isn't friendly with me, so it helps if Saber talks to her, but the face reflected in the glass of the kitchen cabinet looks disappointed. That's weird. Why am I angry? I prepare the dishes for the three of us and put the prepared dinner on the tray. I move to the living room.
夕飯時に物騒な話するなよな。
I put the tray in front of Tohsaka.
何怒ってるのよ、シロ。料理出しぐらいは手伝うべきだった？
別に怒ってなんかないけど、遠坂、慣れ合いはしないんじゃなかったのかよ。
I glare at her. Tohsaka goes, huh? And after that, makes a frightening smile.
協力体制を決めていただけよ。安心なさい。
I won't steal your
別にあ
saber.
なたのセーバーを取ったりしないから。
I can tell my face is blushing. I can tell what I'm angry about after Tohsaka tells me.
お前。
あら、違った？
She's doing the like the
ならごめんな
TikToker
さいね、エミ。
anime cosplayer things.
バカ。
Sorry. I'm sorry. I retreat to the kitchen to get the rest of the food. She really got me. Tohsaka's still smiling and Saber is expressionless as always. Man, I'm really worried about whether we can continue with this member. And that way, dinner starts. I'm silent. With what happened earlier, it annoys me to talk to Tohsaka, and I'm too embarrassed to even look at Saber. Saber eats dinner silently. Her gestures are elegant, and I can't possibly imagine she was swinging around a sword. And well, how should I put this? She nods every time she eats something she hasn't eaten before. Imagine watching your buddy eat something and they're like, oh, I wish I had a face cam. They're like, just like, approval, nod of approval. Her gestures are strange. There must be a way of expressing that it's good. That's funny to think she's... Also, do I have... Oh yeah, the bottom right corner is Saber chowing down on... I think that's noodles. By the way, she's able to use the chopsticks. On the other hand, Tohsaka is...
よし、これなら勝った。
She clenches her fist after taking a bite.
明日を見てなさいよ、エミヤしろ。
Okay. She shakes her clenched fist. Okay, what is she planning? God, have I done something bad?
さっきの話だけど、
The two both raise their heads. Hold on, 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 hold on. Even one of them is enough to tense me up. So they shouldn't both react.
さっきの話って何のことよ。
Why is she acting?
だから今後の方針ってやつ、人が飯作ってる時に話してただろ。
まずは他のマスターを探すということですか。
そう、それ。具体的にはどうするのかなって思って。
どうするも何も地道に探すしかないでしょ。あ、そうだ。シロー、魔術師の気配ぐらいはわかる？なら話は早いんだけど。
わからない。2年近く学校にいて、遠坂が魔術師だったなんて知らなかったんだぞ、俺。
やっぱりそうなのね。まあそれはいいわ。どうせ他の連中はみんな気配を立ってるだろうし。
Oh, whoopsie.
セイバーはどう？サーバントはサーバントを感知できるって言うけど。
多少はできますが、あくまで身近で能力を行使している場合だけです。私では半径200メートルほどしか捉えられません。
なるほどね。じゃあますます相手の出方を待つか、どこかおかしな場所を探すしかない。マスターが何か行動すればその功績は残るもの。私たちはそれを探り当てるってわけ。
つまり街中を調べろってことか。
I'm gonna go on the. Oh,
いいえ、
okay.
それはやめた方がいいわ。あっちも網を張ってるから、そんなことしたら一発でマスターだ
I
と
thought we
バ
were
レ
gonna
る
go
わね。
out in town and like it was gonna be like a slice
と
of
りあえ
life.
ずはこっちの体制が整うまでは後手に回りましょう。今まで通りに生活してマスターだと悟られないこと、腕のレイジは他人に見られないように隠しておくこと、できるだけ人気のないところには行かないこと、日が落ちたらすぐに戻ってくること、あとは
外出するときはサーバントを連れて行くようにしてください。アーチャーはミンの護衛ができますか？
それぐらいならできるみたいね。霊体にして待機させておくから私は大丈
It's
夫
okay.
よ。問題は
I'm planning on. I was planning on just streaming and then people can watch this when they want
私の
to.
マスターですね。
そう。ちょっと聞いてる？シロー。外出するときはちゃんとセーバーを連れて行きなさいよ。人目につかないようにするのが私たちのルールだけど、
Shiro's probably gonna fight
そういう
against
時に
this.
備えてセーバーとは一緒にいなさいよね。
わかった。努
Okay,
力は
never
する
mind. I thought he was gonna be like, oh, I can't have a girl following me around. I respond without interest. I understand what she's saying, but I'm resistant to being with Saber all the time. Yeah, I told you. I feel nervous talking to Tohsaka, but Saber makes me even more nervous. You know, it's wrong to say I'm nervous. I'm just bad at talking with Saber.
何か？
なんでもない。おかわりなら継ぐから茶碗よこせよ。
いえ、結構です。実に見事な味付けでした、シロー。
I look away before I realize I can't even look at her normally, so how can I stay with her all the time?
ああ、でもダメか。セイバーは霊体になれないんだから学校までついてこられない。
学校？シローは学生なのですか？
そうだけど、ああ、そうか。セイバーは生徒じゃないんだから学校には入れない。
Oh, she has to stay at home.
学校に行かないということはできないのですか？
She's like, can you just skip school?
できないよ。普段通り生活しろってんなら学校には行かなくちゃ。それに学校に危険はない。あれだけ人がいる場所ってのもそうはないぞ。
ですが、
大丈夫よセイバー。学校には私だっているんだから、もしもの時はフォローするわ。
だからもしもの時なんてないって。
There's probably going to be an emergency. Wink, wink.
わかりました。マスターが
Think
そう
back
言
to
う
the
のでした
prologue,
ら
people.
従います。
Saber nods, though she looks discontent. The night wears on. It seems Tohsaka has prepared and taken her bath while I was cleaning up after dinner. Jeez, it seems she's really selfish from her first day
今後の
here.
ためにも早いうちに主導権を握っておくべきだろうな。
I know that, but seizing the initiative from her seems really difficult.
こんなんついでに言えば頭が痛いのがもう一人いるんだよな。
No, rather, the main problem. Tohsaka will understand if I talk to her, but this person doesn't seem to understand however much I talk to her.
セイバーか。悪いやつじゃないっていうのだけはわかるんだけど。
Saber's back in her room. Tohsaka should be resting in her room in the outbuilding. I'm the only one in the living room. There's still time until bedtime, so I should talk to Saber. Honestly, I have to get over my inability to talk to her, or I'm worried about our future. First of all, ignoring her being a servant and all, she's a girl from a younger age. There are a lot of things I'll find out from talking to her, and most of all...
早いとこ慣れないといつまで経っても遠坂に冷やかされる。
Yeah, that's troubling. It's troubling, so I should be able to talk to her more lightheartedly. Basically, he's crushing so hard, he's like putting her on this pedestal, and he's like so nervous. You know, I don't know if you guys know Yandere Simulator. Basically, when Yandere gets close to her senpai, she gets all like nervous and flustered. That's basically Shirou. He doesn't know how nervous he looks, but he probably looks like a tomato. I return to my room. Next door, past this one small sheet, is
セイ
Saber's
バ
room.
ー起きてるか。
起きています。何かありましたか、マスター。
Opening the sliding screen silently, Saber enters. I hold onto my heart, pounding from having her actually in front of me. Calm down. I'm just gonna talk to her as a master. Could you imagine if they agreed to sleep with each other, if he like didn't stand up for himself and he was like, okay, Saber, yeah, you can sleep in the same bedroom as me. This guy would go nuts.
白、顔色が優れませんが、傷が開いたのですか。
いや、そんなことはない。体の方はとっくに大丈夫だ。
I'm good. How are
そ
you?
れを言う
Are
な
you
ら
good?、
セイバーの方こそいいのか。
This is a rom-com. This game is a rom-com, by the way, if you guys didn't know.
問題はありません。今の状態では完治まで時間はかかりますが、このままでも平均値はクリアしていますから。
Oh, whoopsie. It's not confidence or boasting. She's probably just telling the truth. I have no response. Saber's statement should be encouraging to a master, but I don't want such a slender girl to
その
fight.
一つ聞くけど、セイバーは戦うこと以外に何か目的はないのか。せっかくここにいるんだから、他にしたいこととかあるだろ。
He still feels bad about having, you know, she's smaller than I think both Rin and Shirou, and he's worried about her fighting people. Although she's still really strong, he thinks back to that time when she got her like gut slashed open,
他の目的ですか。
and that like kind of freaks him
そ
out.
のようなことはありませんが、サーバントは戦うためだけに呼び出されたものです。それ以外の目的など余分なだけだ。シローの発言はひどく的が外れています。
I thought so. Pretty much asking one who was summoned to fight not to fight. It's not that I want to tell her that. Well, how should I put this? Saber's lacking in humanity. It would be fine if she were only going to fight, but she's in front of me as an actual person, so it's wrong for her to just fight. If Saber is actually here, I have to have her do something she
なあ、
enjoys.
セイバー、サーバントってのは過去の英雄なんだろ。なら
She enjoys eating. If he gave her a bunch of food, she'd be happy. I stopped myself before I asked her what she was like before.
私の新名は教えられません。
Saber said that before as a secret between us, so even if I asked her about her past, she wouldn't answer.
シロー、言いかけてやめるのはよくありません。必要な質問なら答えますが。
いや、今のは忘れてくれ。 バカなことを口走りそうになっただけだ。
I say that, averting my gaze. It really was something stupid. I shouldn't have been interested in Saber's true identity, and she refused because she couldn't tell me. If I bring it up again, it'll only prove that I'm a no-good master, repeating a useless question. But what else is there to talk about besides that? If I can't ask about Saber, the only thing that remains is about me. That would be even more meaningless, though. And I'm just gonna do what I want. If I can't ask her about her true identity, I'll get ready to have her look at me strangely. And I'll ask about things such as what she likes and what she wants for breakfast and...
シロ、あなたから質問がないのなら、私から尋ねていいでしょうか。
Uh-oh.
いいけど、何？
昨夜のことです。シロは私を助けようとしてバーサーカーに打ち倒されました。それは覚えています。
He's like trying to get to know her as like a person, and she's like still in like battle mode, war mode.
朝の続きをしたいのか。軽率な行動だったってのは分かってるから、あんまり思い出させないでくれ。吐き気がぶり返してくる。
それは私も同じです。ですがこれはあなたという人間を知るために聞いておくべきことだと思う。
Uh-oh.
シロ、あなたはなぜバーサーカーに向かったのです。
Yo, I like what I'm seeing. Yeah, on the... I got more thingies. I'm alright. I streamed early today because I wanna do a long stream, 4-hour stream again, but I don't want to end at like nighttime because I get so hungry when I'm streaming. So for me, it's like it's not even noon over here. So I'm just gonna be streaming for a little bit and get some Fate in. How you doing? Why did you stand up to Berserker?
近寄ればどうなるか、シロには分からなかったのですか。
それは。
I knew that. I understood that I'd be killed if I approached. But I didn't try to save Saber out of optimism that I'd be safe while doing so. Back then, all I thought about was saving Saber. It's 9:15 p.m. Man. You gonna go to sleep soon? I didn't care about what would happen afterwards. Time zones are confusing? Oh, tell me about it. 9:15. Yeah, no, it's like 11:48 right now. At that time, the most important thing for me was saving Saber. Probably it was just that my fear of not being able to save Saber was greater than my fear of getting killed.
忘れた。一瞬のことだったからな。その時の考えなんてわからない。きっと気が動転していたんだ。そうでもなければ、
It's a weekend. Yeah. I lose track of the days. Yeah, it is the weekend. Perhaps because Saber's eyes were so serious, I don't tell her the truth. I just want to say something to get out of this
つ
situation.
まり、ただ自然に私を助けようとしたのですね。
自然じゃない。
Well, yeah, enjoy your
気が動
weekend.
転してたって言っただ
I'm
ろ
just gonna be streaming, so if you want to tune in, you could. I like can't talk. I shouldn't stream in the mornings anymore. This is like the first time I'm doing it. It's probably gonna be the last time, because I can't talk. But yeah, I'm gonna be streaming for a little bit.
もう一回あんなことになったら、その時はきっとガタガタ震えてる。
そうですね。それが正常な人間です。
Thank you, thank you.
自らの命を無視して他人を助けようとする人間などいない。それは英雄と呼ばれた者たちでさえ例外ではないでしょう。ですからそんな人間がいるとしたら、その人物の内面はどこか欠落しています。その欠落を抱えたまま進んでは待っているのは悲劇だけです。
I know, dude. That file is so big, but it's so worth it. I like. It's 25 seconds of just her transforming. And she's like still in the maid costume, which is so funny. I need to make it bigger somehow. Her deep green eyes are trying to tell me something. I take that in.
しつこいぞセイバー。あれは気の迷いだって言ってるだろ。俺だって死ぬのは怖いんだ。そんな聖人君子になんてなれるもんか。次にあんなことになったら、その時はセイバーより自分を優先させるさ。
I deflect it with heartless words.
それはよかった。私の思い違いなら問題はないでしょう。ええ、確かにシローは臆病です。道さえ間違えなければきっと正しい魔術師になれる。
Basically, Shiro's saying, or Saber's like, why did you risk your life to save me? You could have died, that's dumb. And he was like, oh, you know, I was just confused, I guess. De-transforming? Oh, wait, don't I have that? I swear, I had it. Let me add it. I gotta scroll through my images now. I swear, did I not? Oh, I didn't. I have the video. I never turned it into a GIF. Can I do that real quick? Let's see. Will my computer overheat if I do this? Hold up. I'm gonna upload it. Here's my process. I have, where is it? Right here. Okay. Okay. I have it right here. I'm gonna download it just by clicking this button. And then I'm gonna add it. Why is there no music?
ええ、とても。置かれた状況を受け入れるために努力するあたりが特に。そういった賢明さを時に臆病というのです。
Oh,
恐
Chrome
れ
is
を
like
知らない者は
destroying my
賢者にな
computer.
れないのと同じですね。
Okay, let's just play the game and I'll do it in the background. But I'll add it. She must be relieved. Saber says this, smiling a bit. That gesture is so lovely and elegant. Because of it, I cannot think of anything else to say, and we just end up staying in the room together a while. Okay, let me download this. And night falls. It's not like I need to talk to Saber Tohsaka, so bedtime comes as usual. It's 11 o'clock. The lights in the house are turned off, and the people in it sleep to prepare for tomorrow. I open my eyes, still on my side. It's the room I've grown accustomed to sleeping in, but it's different today. It's so quiet. So why can I hear Saber's breathing in the other room? No, I know. If it's so quiet, it's only natural for me to be able to hear what's going on in the next room. Being able to hear her sleeping makes me imagine her sleeping. This guy's going nuts. Oh wait, I wasn't checking comments. We have the army of salters, one lion, one gami, and Burger. Burger King. This place is a paradise. Oh yeah, definitely. It's still downloading? Dang. Okay, whatever. Tired of this hell. I climb out of the futon, try not to wake Saber, and I retreat to my usual place.
助かった。セイバー気づくと思ったけど、割と鈍感なんだな。
She must be pretty dull. That's crazy. Okay, I think it's downloaded. Oh yeah. Okay, let's add it. That like destroyed my computer. That took so much power for my computer to do. Okay, image. And let's just do this. Where am I gonna put this? Oh no, where am I gonna put it? Oh no, I have too many. I have too many things. You can put it up here. Yeah, okay. Okay. Sacrifice the chat. Yeah, I have to cover the chat. Okay, I think we're good. YouTube says... Is the stream working? Wait, what's going on? What did I do? Okay, it should be working. It's working. Okay. Maybe she just falls asleep deeply. I wonder for a moment whether she can really protect her master like that, but there's no danger now. If servants are connected to their masters, she should wake up when her master's in danger. The lights are off. She must be defiant or just adaptable. Tohsaka must have gotten used to this place in just a day. Yeah, it helps, even if it's troubling sometimes. For example, the bandage wrapped around my hand. The command spell of Master Bears appears somewhere on their arm. In my case, it's on the back of my left hand. I can't hide it with my clothes, so I'm hiding it with a bandage, even though it looks unnatural. Tohsaka has hers around the middle of her right hand, or somewhere like that. They say the command spell is different for each master, but I don't think I'll ever see Tohsaka's command spell. Telling once again, we do need at least one British monarch in our lives. Oh, definitely. In fact, I think Saber is my favorite British monarch. My favorite British monarch. Yeah. The shed is silent. This is the place where Lancer cornered me yesterday, and where Saber appeared. The door's still open, and inside is dark, as if denying anyone's entry. But this darkness is familiar to me. The old building that I used to play in, the place you could call my real room, stands silently in the cold winter night. Which Saber? Ooh. I know Salter is like really popular. I enter, close the door. She is cool. She's got aura. She might be my... I like... Okay. And then there's also Mordred. Mordred didn't technically become king. We're just gonna go with... I'm going with my classic goat, Artoria. In the maid costume right there. And then she has like her like royal pet is Saber Lion. Yeah. I close the door to shut out the outside air. I sit in the middle of the shed and take a deep breath. Training should be continued without rest. Magic is mental training for me, so I shouldn't neglect it for minor reasons. Yeah, Salter's really cool. I adjust my breathing and begin my training. Inside my head is the usual image. The image of the sword that appears in my empty head. Every 5 seconds. Lancers. Yeah. Yeah. I should make one of these, like all the GIFs, but it's just like all of Lancer's deaths in this show. I ignored it and cleared my mind. Once I let magical energy flow through me, it's the usual practice of strengthening. The strengthening magic, which I succeeded at least for the first time in a few years after being attacked by Lancer. I have to repeat it before I forget it and make sure I master it, or it'll be a waste. I half close my eyes and release the contents of my lungs. Right now, this is all. Everything goes away once I'm concentrating on this. Holy Grail, the Holy Grail War, Saber, Tohsaka. If I empty my mind and forget all the doubts I have, I should be able to sleep tonight. It's the next day. We'll see how long this day is. If this is a long day, then this might be the only other thing I'm doing. I feel white sunlight upon me. There must be a draft. I feel a cold wind and suddenly wake up. I pick my body up and shake my head. After yesterday's routine, after the training to create another sensation within me, I must have been too lazy to return to my room. I fold up the blanket and straighten up the things I failed to strengthen yesterday and head back to the house to wash my face. When I leave the shed, it's really cold outside. Fuyuki City is warm during the winter, but the top of the mountain on this side has a chill of a normal winter. Sound of breaking ice. There's frost on the ground and footprints are formed as I walk. So, I wash my face with freezing water and pull myself together. I'm wide awake now. Now that I'm awake, all the things I don't want to think about, like the situation I'm in, come straight to mind. It's 5 to 6. There are a ton of things I have to do, but I should return to my room and check on Saber first. I'll be troubled if Saber misunderstands things. It's my daily routine to go out to the shed at night, so she should understand if I explain. Oh, in that case I should go and buy more ingredients for additional people. I should note that before I forget. What could it be? Feels like I'm forgetting something really important. Well, if I can't remember, can't be anything important. Seriously, my third spot is for the Saber from Roma Acanero Claudius. Oh! Let me give us a fan service. Oh, why did I read that like Japanese? Rome, aka I read it like it was in Japanese. I was thinking of Nero. Wait, she's in... Oh yeah, she's in... I have clips of her. Yeah. I could add her. It'll have to be next stream. I quietly open the door. The room is just like it was yesterday. There's no sign of Saber waking up in the middle of the night and searching this room. I guess she didn't realize I escaped the room last night. Or did she need to sleep so much that she couldn't notice? She's sleeping so close to me as she can, so she can come to me in case something does happen. Either way, it won't make much of a difference where I go if it's within the house. I don't want to tag as a American fan. Oh, definitely. There's another thing. I think she goes like swimming or something. I should be able to protect myself for about a minute with that, and Saber should be able to come and save me in a minute, wherever I may be in this house. Anyways, I shouldn't be scolded for what I did last night. I was considering explaining this to Saber, but it seems there's no need for that. And I don't think I should wake her up either if she's asleep.
セイバー、朝飯の支度をしてくる。セイバーの分も用意しとくけど、眠かったら無理に起きなくていいからな。また後で来るから、それまで休んでてくれ。
I call out to her and quietly leave the room. She's snoozing, taking a nap. There's no one in the living room. I open the refrigerator and consider what I should make for breakfast. And then...
おはよう。朝早いのね、あんた。
Oh, why does she look angry? Tohsaka comes in, looking like she's in a really bad mood.
トサカ、どうした？なんかあったのか？
別に。朝はいつもこんなだから気にしないで。
Tohsaka crosses the living room like a ghost.
大丈夫かお前？なんか目つきが尋常じゃないぞ。
だから気にしないでって言ってるでしょ。顔でも洗えば目が覚めるわ。ここからだとどう行くんだっけ？
そっちの廊下からのが近い。顔を洗うだけなら玄関側の廊下に洗面所がある。
ああ、そういえばあったわ
She
ね、
is
そん
like...
なの
Oh
が。
my god. I'm not sure how much she heard, but Tohsaka waves her hand and leaves. And then, just as Tohsaka disappears into the hallway, I hear a bell informing me of a visitor.
シロー、誰か来たけど。
I hear Tohsaka's voice from the hallway.
ああ、気にしないでいい。この時間に来るのは身内だから。
It'll be Sakura arriving at this time. Sakura has a spare key, so I shouldn't need to go to the door.
チャイムなんて押さなくていいって何度言っても聞かないんだからな。
Oh yeah, she's definitely not a morning person. Sakura's like a member of the family, so she can come in when she wants, but she's polite and only comes in after saying excuse me. That must be one of Sakura's good points. But if she's considered all the time, she'll... Hold on. Sakura is at my house, but I have 2 girls over. He's got a... I run through the hallway, scolding myself for my stupidity comes later. I have to get to the entrance and make her go home before she sees Tohsaka. I reach the entrance out of breath, but it's too late. There. Uh-oh. Is Tohsaka greeting the guest, even though I didn't ask her to? And Sakura just standing there, surprised. We're gonna see the bad ending. Sakura's at their door, and Tohsaka's in the hallway. With an indescribable tension, the 2 look at each other.
おはよう、マトさん。こんなところで顔を合わせるなんて。
Oh, whoopsie. Tohsaka asks, as if looking down on Sakura from the hallway. Oh yeah, once Saber comes in, it's over. it's over. The game's gonna say game over, and yeah, it's gonna like exit out. Her face asks why. Sakura looks up at Tohsaka with fear in her eyes. Damn it. I can't call out to them. They're ignoring me and staring at each other. There's no room for me to say anything. All I can do is think of how to explain things to Sakura, but before I can think of a good explanation... Sakura is distraught. Sakura looks at me as if asking for help.
それが話すと長くなるんだけど。
長くならないわよ。単に私がここに下宿することになっただけだもの。
Clearly, she cuts off my sentence and just states the point.
先輩、本当なんですか？
要点だけ言えばな。ちょっとした事情があって、遠坂にはしばらくうちにいてもらうことになった。ごめん、連絡を入れ忘れた。朝から驚かせてすまなかった。
Yeah, Sakura thought Sakura thought she and Shirou were like tight and close. And now Rin is here.
それより今の話、本当に。ええ、これは私とシロウで決めたことよ。家主であるシロウが同意したんだから、もう決定事項なの。 この意味わかるでしょ、マトウさん。わかるって何がですか？今までシロウの世話をしていたみたいだけど、しばらくは必要ないってことよ。
Oh.
来られても迷惑だし、来ない方があなたのためだし。
Now Rin's being mean. Ends up with his EX arm skills, his E look. Still ends up winning. I wonder if I need to save. I definitely need to save this. You just reminded me. But also, I want to check out relationship. So we have 2 relationship points with Rin, and then 1.5 with Saber and Sakura. Sakura looks down and falls silent. After a brief moment of silence, suddenly,
わかりません。
she's kind of locked in. You see her face? Sakura states in so clear in a small voice.
私には遠坂先輩のおっしゃることがわからないと言いました。
Oh, she locked in. She's not losing
ちょっと
Shirou.
さくら、あんた。お邪魔し
I
ます。
know, why is she holding?
お台所お借りしますね。
So funny. Like, this is so funny how she's holding. Sakura enters the house with a bow and goes into the living room, ignoring Tohsaka. So basically, yeah, Sakura's gonna she's gonna spit in Rin's food. She's gonna make Rin breakfast and she's gonna spit in it and give her like rotten ingredients. Same goes for me too. This is the first time I've seen Sakura act like that, so I don't know what to say. No, that is surprising, but something else was unexpected too.
おい、遠坂。お前、どうして桜が俺ん家に来てるって知ってたんだよ。
ああ、
Exactly.
それなら前にちょっと小耳に挟んだだけよ。ただ
Not
の
even tough love, she's just being mean. Sakura's like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. See you later.
それより驚いたわ。あの子、ここじゃあんなに元気なの？学校とじゃ大違いじゃない。
It must have been really unexpected, as Tohsaka says this with disappointment. Thank you. They are both sloppy seconds to Saber. That's actually the best way to describe them. If now, listen, if Saber told me, "Hey Shirou, I don't want any of them at the house," I'd be like, "Okay, yes ma'am." Yes ma'am, both y'all gotta go. Sakura seems to have known Tohsaka, so they must have had a friendship I didn't know about. On that aside,
俺も驚いてる。あんなにトゲトゲしい桜は初めて見た。うちに手伝いに来てくれてる時と学校での桜は変わらないよ。今のは鬼のかく乱ってのに票を投じる。
そうなんだ。まずったわね。桜があんなに孤児だとは知らなかったわ。こうなるんならシロウの口から説明させればよかった。
she's right. I would have been able to explain things better than the merciless Tohsaka.
済んだことは仕方がないだろ。それよりまずいって何がだよ。
そりゃまずいでしょう。これからこの家は戦場になるかもしれないのよ。
battlefield.
だから、
Oh yeah, because
私たち以外の人間を寄せつけないようにって
Sakura has
桜を
no
たしなめたのに、あれじゃあ逆に追い出すのが難しくなったじゃない。
あれでたしなめてたのか。俺はてっきりいじめてるのかと思った。
そこ、なんかつまんないこと言った今。
率直な感想だよ。それより桜のことだ。どうする？あの分じゃ帰ってくれそうにないぞ。言っとくが、桜を巻き込むなんて許さないからな。
そんなのなんとかするしかないでしょう。で、桜が来るのは朝だけ？それとも夕食もこき使ってるの？
Yeah, if we had an attack and Sakura was like, I don't think I'm leaving, Rin. You can't tell me what to do. And then we had a servant come in here. It'd be bad.
夕飯はそう多くないぞ。
Oh, wink, wink, nudge. Gotcha. Yeah, she definitely has no servants at all.
それじゃあこれからは毎日に
That
な
we
り
know
そうね。
about.
毎日って何がさ。
Tohsaka sighs at my response. This guy can't comprehend women living with him. Tohsaka remains in the living room, and Sakura begins to prepare breakfast in the kitchen. I feel uneasy about leaving Sakura and Tohsaka together in the living room, but I'm not stupid enough to forget about Saber. It seems Sakura is angry about Tohsaka being here, so things will only get worse if Saber comes out now. Because of that, I decide to explain the situation to Saber.
というわけなんだ。さくら、今うちに来てくれてる子はさくらって言うんだが、さくらは魔術師でもなんでもない普通の子で、聖杯戦争なんかに巻き込むわけにはいかないだろう。
No. I didn't come here to consult her on how to get Sakura
だ
away
から
from
な、
her.
今朝のさくらはどうもおかしいんだ。遠坂が原因なんだが、
The real virgin.
そこに追い打
Bad
ちを
ending.
かける
Oh,
の
yeah.
もどうかと思う。いや、だからさくらは見知らぬ他人がうちにいることに驚いてるんだ。
Except Shirou can get
そこに
freaky.
セイバーが
I
出
know
て
he
くると
can.
さらにおかしくなりそうなんだが、待て、俺なんかセイバーに失礼なこと言ってないか。
いいえ、シロウの言いたいことはわかります。つまり私はここで待機していればいいのですね。
そうしてくれると助かる。さくらを送り出したらすぐに戻ってくるから、朝食はその時で。
Saber nods silently. Wow, thank God Saber's so understanding. Alright. I'm worried about the living room too, so I should hurry back there.
なんだ、セイバー。
はい、そのようなことを私に説明する必要はありませんが、もう少し落ち着くべきです。
Oh, whoopsie.
慌ててるか俺。
とても。今に戻るのでしたら、その前に気を落ち着けることです。
Saber advises me in her usual tone. Yeah, he's like freaking out because he's got so many girls at his house. So, the everyday breakfast begins as if nothing happened.
どうぞ先輩。遠坂先輩もいかがですか？
Sakura's handing out rice bowls, just like her usual self. I don't know what happened while I was gone, but the tension between the two has disappeared. Well, at least on the surface.
じゃあ、お言葉に甘えて。
After pondering for a moment, she takes a bowl from Sakura. Sakura smiles and starts to set up the miso soup and the other things like the fried eggs. Tohsaka watches her with a complex expression.
遠坂、お前朝飯は食べない主義じゃなかったっけ？
用意されたものは食べるわ。当然の礼儀でしょ、それって。
I don't know what's bothering her, but she glares at me and picks up her chopsticks.
いいならいいか。それじゃいただきます。それと結局支度を任せてすまなかったな、さくら。
いいえ、これが私の仕事ですから気にしないでください。じゃあ私もいただきますね。まったくいい身分だこと。後輩に朝食作らせるなんてどこの王侯貴族なんだか。まあそれはおいおい問い詰めるとして、いただきます。
I don't know why everybody feels sad watching these interaction heads. Yeah, it's interesting seeing them just be like chill and like sisters. And after watching Heaven's Feel, you just feel bad for Sakura because she's just a normal person who has like the worst life at her house. Gah, no conversation. It's not that terrible a mood, and anyway, it's always like this during breakfast. Sakura and I aren't talkative, so it's natural for our meals to be quiet. So why is it that our breakfasts are always loud? Hold on. Something's clicking in my head.
先輩、お魚の味付け濃かったですか？
いや、そんなことはないけどな。
Forgetting Saber.
もうさっきからなんか
Saber needs
忘れてる気が
breakfast.
する。
I need food. Man, I'm hungry. Every time I play this game, I get hungry for some reason. What is it? I try to conclude if I can't remember it. It can't be important, but I feel like that would be a terrible mistake. I feel uneasy, as if I'm ignoring a disease that could kill me if left
まあい
untreated.
っか。どうせ大したことじゃないんだろ。
Shirou, be for real. I forcefully make myself understand. And then...
おはよ 坊しちゃった寝坊しちゃった。
Wait. Fujine enters with mouse. I forgot about her. Yes, and after watching Fate Zero, I hate Zoken. I hated him in Heaven's Field. When I saw him for the first time, I was like, I do not like this scumbag. It makes me dislike Rin for being a daddy's girl when he's responsible for Sakura's fate and gave. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, her dad is like just so annoying, and he knows that he knew that the guy was fighting for the Matos, and still decided to just F the guy up. He was like, "Oh, you're trying to save Sakura, the little girl, right? No, I don't care. I'm trying to win the war. LOL." I see. It's not that I couldn't remember. I just wanted to postpone the problem by forgetting about it.
Shirou, Gohan.
Fujine sits Japanese style in her usual seat. The two greetings are in strange unison. Wait till she realizes Rin is in the same room as her. Sakura gives her a bowl with her usual smile. She takes the bowl and tilts her head. She knows something is wrong, but she can't tell what it is. Fujine sits quietly starts to eat. And after finishing one bowl of rice, she quietly whispers in my ear.
ねえ、シロ、どうして遠坂さんがいるの？
それは今日からうちに下宿することになったからかな。
Explain things to her truthfully.
あ、そうなの。遠坂さんも変わったことするのね。
うん。あいつ結構変わり者だ。学校じゃ猫かぶってる。
そっか。今日からここに下宿するのか。
Yeah, most of the people in Fate Zero are just bad people. It's like only Irasfeel and Saber who are normal. And the kid, what is his name? Waver and Ryder. Those are like the only normal people there. And yeah, Taiga's like so real. She understands and takes a sip of her miso soup. Oh my god. Oh my god. The table's thrown up. Fortunately for Sakura's on the other side, and Tohsaka's already moved out the way, so it seems I'm the only victim.
何すんだよ、藤根。味噌汁だぞ、炊きたてのご飯だぞ、つくね煮込んだ鍋物だぞ。こんなもんかけられたら熱いだろって。なぜに朝っぱらから鍋物だぞ。
うるさーい。あんたこそ何考えてるのよ、シロ。同い年の女の子を下宿させるなんてどこのラブコメだい。私はそんなタチの悪い冗談じゃ笑ってやらないんだから。
笑いを取るつもりなんかねえってば。
Just wait till Saber walks out. Just wait till Saber walks out. I can't wait.
はい。冷やしたタオルでしたら用意しておきました、先輩。
サンキュー、助かる。
He's having a rough time. So basically, Fujine flips their little table. You see that table in the behind Sakura? She flips that thing over, and all the food spills on Shirou. She is pissed.
あんた本気でそんなこと言ってるの？
おう、そんなの当たり前だ。俺がこの手の冗談苦手だって知ってるだろ。とにかく遠坂はうちに泊めるんだ。文句は聞くけど変更はしないから言うだけ無駄だぞ。
そんなの大却下。何のつもりか知らないけどダメに決まってるでしょ。同い年の女の子と一緒に暮らすなんてそんなのお姉ちゃん許しません。
Fujine roars. Well, I guessed it. Fujine is my guardian and a school teacher. I don't think I can escape such a situation with nearly 100 beatings from the shinai, or even from a real sword. But I guess you could say it's ill fortune that I have to push through with this. Like Sakura and Rin notice what's going on. Oh yeah, they both stepped aside. I'm begging Saber to come out too. Yeah. decide.
私は下宿なんて許しません。遠坂さんの事情は知らないけど、ちゃっちゃと帰ってもらいなさい。
You're doing daily Shirou punishment. Oh, definitely. Damn, she wouldn't even listen. Crap, I guess she isn't someone I can convince.
先生、下宿は許しませんとおっしゃいますけど、私はすで
Oh,
に一泊
Rin's
して
just
しまった
making
ので
it
すが。
so much worse. And then Tohsaka says those words like pouring cold water on Fujine.
ですから、昨日止めさせていただいたんです。
Harassment. Punishment, harassment. It's the same for him.
いいえ、正確には土曜の夜からお邪魔していますから、2泊でした。今は別棟の客間を借りて荷物も運んであります。どうでしょう先生、客観的に見て私はもう下宿している状況なのですが。
Oh, Rin definitely knows what she's doing. Fujine's face goes pale.
シロ、あんたなんてことするのよ。こんなことキリツグさんが知ったらどうなるか分かってるの？
どうなるかって。親
I
父だった
bet
ら
he'd
間違
be
いなく
happy.
喜ぶぞ。男の解消とかなんとか言って。
同感。キリツグさん、女の子にはとことん
Kitsuga
甘い
is
人だ
really
ったからな。
indulgent with girls. So I see you inherited that. Fujine grabs my collar and shakes me around. Well, the inheritance aside, it was Father's belief that girls should be protected. I don't go around telling people that like Father did, but I do believe he was right. But
何？助け舟出してほしいの？
I think a man would have to be tough enough to recognize that cold-hearted person as a
頼
girl.
む。俺じゃ現状を打破できない。遠坂の政治手腕に期待する。
I say while being shaken.
オッケー。それじゃあサクッと解決しますか。藤村先生、エミヤ君を振っても出るのは悲鳴だけですから、そのあたりでやめてあげてください。それに下手をすると朝ごはんまで出てきかねません。何よ遠坂さん、そんな真面目な顔したって怖くないんだから。教師として
Sakura probably wishes
シロの教育係と
she
し
could
て
get that same reaction.
遠坂さんの下宿は認めません。
Have Shirou fight for her to stay there. Kitty's good to have two girls. Yeah, he had the spy lady and Idashu. Shirou surpasses father. Fujine lets go of me and confronts Tohsaka. It must be her natural instincts. She must have thought Tohsaka would get her if she kept concentrating on me.
それはなぜでしょうか。うちの学校には下宿している生徒も少なくありません。生徒の自主性を伸ばすのが我が校の方針ではありませんでしたか？何よ、難しいこと言ったってダメなんだから。大体ですね、こんなところに下宿したって自主性なんて芽生えません。ご飯は勝手に出てくる、いつも綺麗、お風呂は勝手に沸いてるっていう夢のようなお家なんだから。ここんなところに居候してたら堕落しきっちゃうわよ、遠坂さん。
She's trying to tell Tohsaka she can't stay here because so many things are nice here. But it's like Fujine comes here for the free meals and the free bath. That statement is problematic coming from a teacher.
それにね、原則として下宿していい生徒は家が遠い生徒だけよ。遠坂さんのお家、確かにここより遠いけど登校できない場所じゃないでしょう。さくらちゃんだってあっちから通ってるんだから下宿する必要なんてありません。それが今うちは全面的な改装を行っているんです。古い建物ですからそこかしこにガタが来てしまっていて、改装が終わるまではホテルで暮らそうと考えていたのですが、偶然通りかかったエミヤ君に相談したところ、それはお金がもったいないからうちを使えばいいと言ってくれたんです。それは確かに白っぽい発言ね。はい、あまり面識のないエミヤ君からの提案には驚いたのですが、確かにホテル暮らしなんてもったいないし、何より学生らしくありません。それなら 学友であるエミヤ君のお家にご厄介になった方が勉強になると思ったのです。
Shindo was a Mizutsuki. Do you think Shirou would be like, how would they start that? He'd be like, okay, I'll rejoin the archery team. And then he like gets to know Mizutsuki. Since Tohsaka's answer, Fujine grunts, since Tohsaka's answer and attitude are so student-like, it seems that a teacher, supposedly Fujine, cannot object.
話はわかりました。けど、それでも問題はあるでしょう。遠坂さんとシローは女の子と男の子なんだから、一つ屋根の下で暮らすというのはどうかと思うわ。どうかとはどんなことでしょうか、先生。だからね、遠坂さん美人だし、シローもなんだかんだって男の子だし、
Wouldn't like it if a mistake got made.
何も間違いはありません。私の部屋は別棟の隅。エミヤ君の部屋は蔵の近くにある和室です。距離にしてみれば20メートル以上離れているじゃないですか。うん。別棟には鍵もかかるし、違う家みたいなものだけど。でしょ？それとも藤村先生はエミヤ君を信用していないとでも？先ほど先生はエミヤ君の教育係だとおっしゃいました。ならエミヤ君がどのような
Rin is fighting for. She's fighting to stay here.
ご存知だと思います。失礼ね。シローはちゃんとしてるもん。絶対女の子を泣かせるような子じゃないんだから。なら安心でしょ。私もエミヤ君を信用していますから。ここなら安心して下宿できると思ったのです。
You know what? I think what's gonna happen is Fujine's gonna accept this. She's gonna be like, fine, whatever. And then at dinner time, Fujine's gonna come over, and Sakura's gonna be there too. And then Saber's like, "What's up, everybody?" Intensity and Fujine disappears. I guess it's decided now. There are lots of things to follow up, but I bet Tohsaka can get through those. So I guess Tohsaka officially has citizenship in my house now. And so breakfast ends. As expected, Fujine gave in after being talked down by Tohsaka. In conclusion, we decided to try to keep it a secret at school and to have Fujine look after us at home. With that decided, and with more people are in the house, Fujine happily goes to school. We finish breakfast and I go talk to Saber before I leave. Saber, as expected, calmly says,
学校ではリンの指示に従うように。危険が迫った時は私を必要としてください。それでマスター
I
の
know she
異常
didn't
を
get
感
any
じ取りまし
breakfast.
た。
He said they were gonna eat together. She's probably hungry. She goes back to her room. She's not probably hungry, she is hungry. And time to go to school.
それじゃあ行きましょうか。この辺りの道は不慣れなんだから、学校までの近道ぐらい教えてよね。
Beside me is Tohsaka Rin in her school uniform. The feeling is fading, but having Tohsaka in her uniform makes me tense. I can't stay calm going to school with the prettiest girl in school, and on top of that, oh, Sakura's gonna walk with him too. Sakura's with us today. As a member of the archery club, Sakura usually goes to school with Fujine, but she stayed in the living room today and was waiting for me to clean up after breakfast to go to school.
何？さくらに鍵持たせてるの？シロってば。
持たせてるよ。さくらは悪いことなんてしないし、ずっと世話になってるからな。
それは構わないけど、どういう意味よそれ？
悪いことするだろ。それにお前、鍵なんかなくても困らないんじゃないのか？
はあ、そうですか。
She'll watch what you're typing.
シロの言う通り、これっぽっ
Oh
ち
yeah,
もいら
Sakura
ないわ
has
そんなもの。
Sakura has a strategy. She knows what's going on. Tohsaka looks away. Maybe I'm just getting used to it, but I'm starting to think this gesture of Tohsaka is interesting too.
どうしたさくら？戸締まりができたのなら行こ 今朝は遠坂もいるし、できるだけ早めに行きたいんだ。
そうですね。先輩がそう言うのならそうします。
Sakura says so in a dispirited voice and follows after us. Jeez, Sakura's looked somewhat cheerless ever since Fujine lost to Tohsaka this morning. Fujine assented, but Sakura must not
ちゃ
have.
んと話さないとダメ。
Basically, she doesn't like being the third wheel. That's right. I'll need to find an opportunity as quickly as I can and make Tohsaka and Sakura be friends. He doesn't even know they're sisters. The hill road is full of students. It's past 7:30 in the morning. This is the time students go to school. So, it's natural for me to be met with odd stares as I'm walking with people who stand out so much. Did she forget something? Tohsaka has been quiet like this for a while
ど
now.
うした遠坂？なんか坂道あたりから様子が変だぞ。
It has been said in some legends that within Saber's stomach resides a famished dragon that will never be sated no matter how much it is fed. I believe that.
やっぱり変？今朝の私。
I actually believe that. That's I wouldn't
い
be
や
surprised.
別に変じゃないが、その反応が変だ。
先輩、その説明は矛盾してます。遠坂先輩が聞いているのはそういうことじゃないと思いますけど。
何を聞きたがってるって言うんだよ、遠坂。
ですから遠坂
I also like to
先輩は
believe that she's just
周りから
a
見
big
ら
bag.
れているからどこか自分の姿がおかしいのではと思ってるん
But
で
the
すよね。
dragon makes sense.
そうだけどやっぱり
Yeah,
さ
it's
くらから
definitely
見ても
yeah,
変
canon for me.
おかしいな。今朝は眠いながらもちゃんとブローしたし制服だってシワ一つないと思うんだけどやっぱり慣れない家で寝たも
Basically,
んだ
Rin
から
is
目にクマでもできて
she's
るって
wondering
わ
why
け。
they're getting so many stares right
な
now.
んでそこで俺に怒鳴る？遠坂が寝られないのは俺のせいじゃないし、仮にそのせいで遠坂の目にクマができていたとしても大したことじゃない。
何失礼なこと言ってるのよ。女ってのは生まれた時から自分の身だしなみを気にするものなの。ああもう今まで外見だけは完璧でいいよって繕ってきたのにそれも今日でおしまいってことかしらね。
だからなんで俺を見て怒鳴るんだよ、遠坂は。なんで遠坂が変なのかは知らないが、間違いなくそれは俺のせいじゃない。八つあたりはよそでやってくれ。
違いますよ遠坂先輩。先輩は今日も綺麗です。みんなが遠坂先輩を見ているのは私たちと一緒だからです。先輩、今まで誰かと投稿したことなんてなかったから。
Oh.
何？
I don't know why Shiro didn't explain this to her. Yeah, basically, Sakura's like,
侮れない
yeah,
よね。
getting stares because you're walking with us, that's
10
all.
年も通ってれば学校なんてマスターしたつもりでいたけど。
She's part dragon, so maybe a dragon's appetite comes along with that. Yeah. I was like, they could connect it to her name since she's got some dragon in her. There's like a ponder, seriously. What kind of a person are you just to ignore praise like that? You're beautiful as always.
わかんないやつだな。遠坂が誰かと投稿すれば騒ぎになるのは当然じゃないか。
ですね。けど遠坂先輩、そういうの気にしない人なんです。だから今まで浮いた話一つなかったんですよ。
へえ、そりゃよかった。外見に騙されて泣きを見た犠牲者は今のところ一人だけってことだからな。
I talked secretly with Sakura while following Tohsaka, who is a puzzled expression. Alright, we're going to school. I wonder if they're gonna talk about the magic thingy that's happening here. We go through the gate, still with people staring at us. We'll be going our separate ways once we enter the building, so I only need to endure the stairs for a bit longer.
朝から頭痛いのがやってきちゃってまあ。
Tohsaka murmurs. Before her is a familiar face coming through the students. I think it's Shinji. Yep.
さくら、
Oh. Uh-oh. Sakura trembles a little. Shinji must not see us. As he goes straight to Sakura.
どうして道場に来ないんだ。お前、僕に断りもなく休むなんて何様なわけ？
Uh-oh. Shinji raises his hand. Is he about to hit her? Oh my god.
朝練ご苦労様だな。
Oh no, he didn't. He was about to hit her, and then, Shirou caught it. Her stomach is like the gates of Babylon, it's just an endless pit.
エミヤ？お前、そうか。またエミヤの家に行ってたのか、さくら。
Uh-oh.
先輩のところにお手伝いに行っていました。
後輩としての義務だって？まったく、泥臭いなお前は。
I
勝
know.
手に怪我したやつ
Why
なんて
couldn't
構うことない。
Ilya
いいから。
Ilya find
お前は
Shinji
僕の
and
言う
just
通
like
りにしてればいいんだよ。
cut him up instead of Shirou? That would have been much better. Shinji lowers his hand. I have no reason to hold his hand if he's not going to hit Sakura, so I let it go.
しかしなんだね。そこまでうちの邪魔して楽しいわけ、エミヤ。さくらは弓道部の部員なんだからさ。無理やり朝練をサボらせるような真似しないでくれないかな。
I can't object against that, since I haven't stopped Sakura from coming to make breakfast. That does mean I'm restricting Sakura's time in the morning.
そんなことありません。私は好きで先輩のお手伝いをしているだけです。
言い過ぎだって？それはお前の方だよ、さくら。エミヤが一人住まいだからなんだって言うんだ。別に一人でいいって言うんだからさ、一人にしてやればいいんだよ。エミヤみたいなのはそっちの方が居心地がいいんだからさ。
So that's two people who told her today to leave Shirou alone. Wow, alone? Leave Shirou alone.
今日でエミヤの家に行くのはやめろよ、さくら。僕が来いって言ったのに部活に来なかったんだ。そのくらいの罰は受ける覚悟があったんだろ。
Sakura gasps and freezes. Shinji tries to grab Sakura forcefully.
おはよう、マトウ君。黙って聞いていたんだけど、なかなか面白い話だったわ、今。
I keep clicking. I'm sorry.
お前、なんでさくらといるんだよ。
別に意外でも何でもないでしょう。さくらさんはエミヤ君と知り合い、私はエミヤ君と知り合い。だから今朝は3人で一緒に登校してきたんだけど、気づかなかった？
エミヤと知り合い。
And now Shinji's like, wait, you know Shirou?
きっとこれからも一緒に学校に来て、一緒に下校するぐらいの知り合い。だからさくらさんとも付き合っていこうかなって思ってるわ。
エミヤとだって。
Shinji glares at me. I must be just imagining that I felt more than enmity there. Well, I haven't been doing well with Shinji lately, but I don't remember doing anything to make him resent me that much. Shirou has no idea he got rejected.
冗談がきついな、遠坂は。君がエミヤなんかと付き合うわけないじゃないか。ああ、そうか。君、勘違いしてるんだろう。そりゃ確かに、ちょっと前までエミヤとは友達だったけど、今は違うんだ。もうエミヤと僕は無関係だから、あまりメリットはないんだぜ。
そうなの？よかった。それを聞いて安心したわ。あなたのことなんてちっとも興味がなかったから。
Rin keeps clocking Shinji. It's so funny. I pity Shinji. If that was me, I would have been traumatic enough that I wouldn't recover for a while.
お前。
それとマトウ君、さっきの話
Shinji
だけど、
keeps getting like dog
弓
walked
道部の朝
by
練は自主
Rin
参加のはずよ。
every time they talk.
欠席の許可が必要だなんて話は聞いてないわ。そんな規則、私はもちろん綾子や藤村先生も聞いてないでしょうね。
うるさいな。兄貴が妹に何をしようが勝手だろう。いちいち人の家の事情に首を突っ込むな。
それは同感ね。だからあなたもエミヤ君の家のことをあれこれ言うのは筋違いじゃない？まったくこんな朝から校庭で騒がしいわよ、マト君。
Oh, whoopsie. Alright. Okay. Shinji takes a step back and glares at me and Sakura.
わかった。今朝の件は許してやる。けどさくら、次はないからな。
I mean, she's useful at times like
今度何
these.
かあったら、
She's a double-edged
その
sword.
時
Oh,
は自分
definitely.
の立場ってやつをよく思い知らせて。
She's on her own path. She just does whatever gets what she wants. Saying what she wants, Shinji runs away to the school building. Yeah, he definitely ran away after losing to Tohsaka.
ごめんなさい先輩。兄さんがその失礼なことを言ってしまって。
She must be apologizing to Tohsaka as well.
朝からいい運動になったわ。頭のギアがスパッと上がったし、
Rin
よ
loves
うやく調
arguments.
子が出てきたもの。
That's actually great characterization. She loves arguments.
それに謝るのは私の方だし、ちょっとやりすぎだったわよね、今の。あいつだって立場があるんだし、ほらみんなの前でああいうのってしちゃダメだって言うじゃない。マトウ君が落ち込んでたら後でフォローしてあげて。これに懲りずにまた突っかかってきてもいいって。
Oh, Rin wants him to try again. Try arguing.
兄さんが懲りていなければまたお相手をしてあげてください、先輩。
Sakura must be relieved as she smiles cheerfully. Tohsaka's looking away, bashful.
先輩もできれば怒らないであげてください。兄さん、先輩しか友達いないから。
わかってるよ。怒るなっていうのは無理だけど、シンジはああいうやつだってのは知り合った時から知ってる。ま、なんかの拍子でまた付き合いが深くなるのは目に見えてるしさ。気長にやっていくよ、あいつとは。
はい、よろしくお願いします、先輩。
Sakura bows. Yeah. If I do get really mad at Shinji, it'll be because he's not satisfied with such a wonderful sister. He definitely gets satisfaction from her in
今日も一日頑
one
張
way.
りましょうね。
Sakura goes to the first year hallway. We walk up the stairs and enter the second year hallway and oh! I run into the student council's president.
なぜに遠坂と一緒にいるのか、エミヤしろ。
Fates in is type Minskino. Oh, definitely. What's up, Steven? You should speak to someone named Phoenix, right? Rin, it would be a long conversation.
あら、おはよう龍道くん。朝からハウアとはご挨拶
Yeah, this is my
ね。
first time reading, so we're getting into it.
目覚めから嫌な予感がしたが、まさか案件殺とはな。いいからこっちに来い、エミヤ。遠坂の近くにいたら毒が移る。毒が。
You say forcefully pulls on my hand. After looking silently at us, Tohsaka heads to class 2A as if nothing happened.
行くがいい。誰も止めはしないからな。
Issei doesn't want us to have girls. Tohsaka silently passes by us and then
シロ、昼休みに屋上。
ooh. She mutters that so Issei would not be able to hear it. Oh, yeah, the school's definitely surprised, yes. Imagine if Saber came here. I've been streaming for about like an hour and a half, I think. Not much happened. We just had breakfast and Fujine found out Tohsaka's living with us. But she doesn't know Saber's living with us. That's going to be fun to find out. But yeah, how's it going? I just wanted to do an earlier stream today just because I don't know. I don't even know why. It's lunchtime. Since the events of this morning, Issei has avoided me, treating me like a traitor. I contemplate my actions for a moment. He asked me why I was with Tohsaka this morning.
休みの間に親密になったんだ。
Answering like that was bad. You missed the Taiga shenanigans. Oh yeah, she flipped the table. She started roaring. She went nuts. I think the problem is how we became close, but I couldn't explain it. And Issei walked away dizzily.
まあちょうどいいか。しばらくは一人でいろいろやらなくちゃいけないからな。
It's good to have less people involved. Well, what I should do right now is... Ooh, go and meet Tohsaka. Or explain things to Sakura. I kind of want to talk to Tohsaka. Wait, we can save. Duh. I'm so stupid. We just save it. Okay, let's go meet Tohsaka. Okay. I'm sorry I didn't read that. You put Sakura. I'm sorry. It must have... I have that promise with Tohsaka. I literally just saw your comment after I clicked. Let me move the chat box. I'm trying to figure out what's a good position for it. Buy my lunch and go to the rooftop. It's usually packed with students, but not in this cold winter air. Even though the winter in Fuyuki City is warm, the coldness at the rooftop is unbearable. Only the ones on the rooftop are me and...
遅い。何のんびりしてるのよ、シロ。
Okay, I should have talked to Sakura. Consider Sakura be the canon choice. Sacrifice the chat, we only need to save. I need to get more images. This guy's shivering under...
遅れたのは悪かったと思ってる。思ってるんで差し入れを持ってきたんだが、その様子じゃいらないか。
I take the coffee I bought at the stand and put it in my pocket.
あんた、朴突な顔して結構気が利くのね。
I guess this is for building relationship points.
もうちょっとそ
So
っち行け。
whichever person you want to hang out with is the one.
ここだと風が当たるし、人目につくだろ。
I pass Tohsaka and hand her the coffee. Here, nobody should find us right away, and we won't be seen from the windows on the 4th floor.
ありがとう。
I mean, everything
次は紅茶に
is
して
fake.
ね。
Everything is
私、
canon and
インスタン
fake.
トならミルクティーだから。
She's
それ
close,
以
isn't
外
she?
はありがたみ
She's
がランク
really
ダウンする
close.
から注意するべし。
はいよ。次まで覚えていたらな。それよりなんだよ。こんなところに呼び出して、人気がない場所を選ぶあたり、そっちの話だと思うけど。
当然でしょ。私とシロの間で他にどっちの話があるっていうのよ。
ああ、それはそうだな。で、どんな話なんだ。
何よ、ずいぶんクールじゃないあなた。
まあ寒いからな。できるだけ手短に済ませたい。遠坂はそうでもないのか。
そんなわけないでしょ。私だってさっさと要件だけ済ませるつもりに決まってるじゃない。
Yeah, I thought so. It's obvious she doesn't have to yell about it.
まあいいわ。それじゃあ担当直入に聞くけどシロ。
放課後？
Whoopsie.
あ、いや、別にこれ
I
と
mean,
言
in
って予
terms
定
of
は
what
ない。
Shirou would do since she was so
生徒会
concerned
の手
about
伝い事があったら
Sakura's
手伝うし、なかったらバイト
Yeah.
やるし。
Yeah, I do wonder how that would go.
なんだよ、その露骨に呆れた顔は。言いたいことがあるならはっきり言ってくれ。できるだけ直すから。
まったく、あなたがどうなろうと私は構わないんだけど、まあ一つだけ忠告してあげるか。今は協力関係なんだし、シロは魔術師として未熟すぎるから。
またそれか。魔術師として未熟だっていうのはもう耳にタコだ。気にしてるんだからあまりいじめないでくれ。
いじめてなんていないわよ。ただシローが学校の結界に気づいてないようだから未熟だって言ってるの。
Oh yeah, the boundary field. Okay, I did want to have her explain this to him. Boundary field around the
待
school.
て、 学校の結界って、それはまさか。
まさかも何も他のマスターが貼った結界だってば。
Exactly. Save at every choice. This battlefield set up by another master.
かなり広範囲に仕組まれた結界でね。発動すれば学校の敷地をほぼ包み込む。種別は結界内にいる人間から血肉を奪うタイプ。まだ準備段階のようだけど、それでもみんなに元気がないって気づかなかった？
Come to think of it, I felt a bit strange on Saturday, but was that it? Then it must mean...
つまり学校にマスターがいる。
そう、確実に敵が潜んでいるってわけ。わかったエミヤくん、そのあたり覚悟しておかないと死ぬわよあなた。
My relaxed feelings go tense.
そのマスターが誰かは分かっているのか、遠坂は。
いいえ、当たりはついてるけどまだ確証が
Forgot
取
to
れ
get
て
the
ない。
OST to this was.
まあ
Oh, the music is
うちの
amazing.
学校にはもう一人魔術師
I
がい
love
るって
the
ことは
the
知ってた
title
けど、
menu music.
魔術師イコールマスターってわ
Such a
けじゃない
banger.
から。
But yeah, the soundtrack is
あな
awesome.
たみたいな素人がマスターになる場合もあるんだし、断定はできないわ。
俺は素人じゃない。ちゃんとした魔術師だ。待った遠坂、魔術師ならもう一人いるって。
そうよ。けどそいつからマスターとしての気配は感じないのよね。真っ先に調べに行ったけど、レイジもなければサーバントの気配もなかった。
Wait, who did she check?
よっぽどうまく気配を隠しているなら別だけど、まずそいつはマスターじゃないわ。
Did she check
だから
Sakura?
この学園に潜んでいるマスターはシロみたいに半端に魔術を知っている人間だと思う。ここのところさ、微量だけど私たち以外の魔力を後者に感じるのよ。それが敵マスターの気配ってわけなんだけど。
Glad you're using the original OST with regards to new additions. The video remixes can be good, but are hit and miss. Ooh.
魔術師ではないマスターか。
Yeah, I think I downloaded
遠坂が断定するからには相当な
one,
確信があるん
something.
だ。
Something was the OST. I downloaded something. A master, that's not a magist, huh? You say so, you must be confident.
それ
with
は
it.
信じるけど、そうか。うちの学校、そんなに魔術師がいたのか。
そんなにって私とその子だけだって。魔術師ってのは家柄を大事にするでしょ。こんな狭い地域に2つの家系が根を張った場合、どうしても好意になるものなのよ。
そうなのか。けど、俺は遠坂の家のことを知らなかったけどな。
Ultimate
エ
edition.
ミヤくんちは特別。
What's the change?
エミヤくんのお父さん、
It's probably in the
教会
config
から
settings
離
or
反した
something.
一匹狼だった
Or
ん
no,
で
it's
すよ
probably in
ね。
the toolbar
たま
right
たま
here.
この町が気に
You
入
guys
って
can't see it,
目を
but-
下ろしたんだろうけど、冬季の町はうちの管轄だからさ。私たちにバレたらもらうものもらうことになるし、それが嫌で隠れてたんじゃないかな。
なんだよ、そのもらうものもらうって不穏な発言は。
気になる？それは将来シロが一人前になったら取り立てに行くから期待してて。
まったく、本当に猫かぶってやがったんだな、お前ってやつは。
Why is Rin isn't Lord over? Yeah, she's the exposition machine. She had a whole prologue, which wasn't that exciting. It was just her explaining what fate was to the reader.
いけない？外見を
It's like she's
飾る
literally
のだっ
just.
て魔術師としての
If you
義
need
務でしょ。
help on what the heck is going on in the story, just talk to her. She knows literally everything.
ほら、私は遠坂家の跡取
They're
りだ
probably
し、
gonna re-explain all this
手
too.
の打ちどころのない優等生じゃないと天国の父さんに顔を合わせられないのよ。
父さんって遠坂。
ええ、私が子供の頃死んじゃった。ま、十分長生きしたから天寿は全うしたんだし、別に悲しんだりはしてないけど。
Tohsaka smiles as if saying that's how a child with a magic father should be. But that's
それは嘘だ。 人が死んだら悲しいだろ。それが肉親ならなおさらだ。魔術師だから仕方がないなんて言葉でごまかせるものじゃない。
まあそうね。エミヤ君の意見は反論できないぐらい正しいわ。
Saying that, Tohsaka opens the can she's been using as a heat source. She takes small sips of the coffee. From what I know of her, I thought she would gulp it down, but she's really feminine when it comes to things like this.
話を戻すけど、
She can yap more than Shirou.
ともかく
Yep.
冬木の町に魔
I
術
wonder
師
how
は
long
2
this
人しかいない
conversation's
の。
gonna be. School's gonna be over. Anyways, there's only 2 magi and
他の
food.
マスターは外からやってきた連中か。魔術をかじった程度でマスターに選ばれたっていう変わり種でしょうね。
According to Tohsaka, I'm
それ
weird
は分か
too.
ったけどさ、半端に魔術をかじっただけのマスターならこんな結界は張れないんじゃないのか。
マスターが貼ったんじゃなくてサーバントが貼ったのかもね。サーバントは自分のマスターを選べないもの。シローみたいなマスターに当たってしまった場合、サーバント自身がいろいろ策を練るしか勝機はないでしょ。
だろうな。気に障るけど反論しようがないんでうなずいとくよ。
はい、素直で結構。で、結界の話に戻すけど、この結界はすごく高度よ。ほとんど魔法の領域だし、こんなの貼れる魔術師だったらまず自分の魔力を隠しきれない。
サーバントの仕業か。
How's the night staying?
なら、
It's,
マスター自身はそう物騒な
The
やつじゃない
game
の
is
か。
it's funny, and then you have to talk to Rin, and it comes to a screeching halt. The game is just
そいつは
really
ルールが
slow.
分かってないやつよ。
It's like if
マ
you
スター
talk
を
to
見つけれ
any
ば
other
まずまっすぐに
character.
殺しに来るタイプの人間ね。
ルールがわからないって、聖杯戦争のルールをか。
違う、人間としてのルール。こんな結界を作らせる時点でそいつは自分ってものが分かってない。いいシロ、この結界はね、発動したら最後結界内の人間を一人残らず溶解して吸収する代物よ。私たちは生き物の胃の中にいるようなものなの。魔力で自分自身を守っている私たちには効果はないだろうけど、魔力を持たない人間ならわけもわからないうちに衰弱死しかねない。一般人を
It's
巻
like
き込
downloading that
む
one game using
どころ
mobile
の
data.
話じゃないわ。
Thinking it'll be fast, but suddenly it'll become slow. Yep.
この結界が起動したら学校中
I
の
mean, I
人
guess
間
we're
は
spending,
皆殺しに
you
さ
know,
れ
our
るのよ。
lunch period together, but how long are lunch
こう
breaks
いうふ
in
ざけた結界を準備させるやつが
Japanese
この
high
学
school?
校にいるマスター
Where's
なの。
Riffley? I need Riffley in here to ask her how long are Japanese lunch breaks. My vision blurs for a bit. Trying to comprehend what Tohsaka is saying, I take a deep breath. That's it. Even though my understanding is incomplete, I imagine the worst possibility and engrave that image inside me, except in a situation I'm
話
in.
は分かった。それでトーサカ、その結界とやらは壊せないのか。
試したけど無理だった。
It's 30 minutes for you.
結界の規定は全部探したんだけど、それを消去でき
I
な
think
い
when
の
I
よ
was in high school, it was like 20 minutes. It's
私
like
にできる
25 minutes.
のは一時的に規定を弱めて結界の発動を先延ばしにするだけよ。
Like next. It's gonna be in 2 weeks? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna be in college in 2 weeks, so my lunch break is literally any time I want. That's not class. All I can do is weekend source.
じゃあトーサカがいる限り結
Oh, yeah,
界は張られない。
Rina's like,
そう願いたいけど、
no wonder she's skinny. She probably just talks to herself for like an hour
もう結
and
界
then
は
gets
張ら
back
れ
to
ていて
school.
発動のため
She
の
doesn't
魔力は
eat anything.
少しずつ溜まってきている。そうなったらマスターかサーバントか、どちらかがその気になればこの学校は地獄になる。
じゃあそれまでに。
この学校に潜んでいるマスターを倒すしかない。けど探すのは難しいでしょうね。 この結界を張られた時点でそいつの勝ちみたいなものだもの。
Yep.
あとは黙ってて
Rin
も
loves
結
the
界を
app.
発動するんだか
She
ら。
said like 4 times that they need to kill or they need to defeat the master at the school
だからチャンスがあるとした
in
ら
like 4 different ways.
表に出てくるその時だけってことだ
Like we've already talked about this, Rin.
ご名答。まあそういうわけだから今はおとなしくしてなさい。その時になったら家でも戦うことになるんだし。
Okay, the first bell echoes. Lunch break is over. That wasn't that bad.
話はそれだけ。私は寄るところがあるから家には一人で帰って。
Tohsaka leaves, saying, "See ya, Jeanne." And then, there's no way I'm feeling good. There's no way I can have a calm mind after finding out that the talk of masters only attacking other masters was pointless.
結界だ
Is he planning to drag innocent people into this? That's not the work of a master at all, but a mass murderer. I have to find him before the boundary field is activated. Find him and defeat him completely.
喜べエミヤシロ君の願いは
Kotomina's voice echoes. I shake my head and deny the words I remember. I can't wish for something like that. A wish for a villain to defeat. That's not my wish. The end of school, homeroom ends, and students start to disappear from the classroom. I would normally go to the student council room, but since Tohsaka told me to go straight home, I should do so. Are we gonna see Saber? Tell her, "Hey girl, sorry you didn't get you any breakfast or lunch, but I'm back for dinner," and the gate is
あ
still
そう
locked.
かこんなに早く帰ってきたのなんて
Kiryu himself
久
gets
しぶ
Shirou
りだ
PTSD. Oh yeah, just a side. If I had to talk to Kirei, and they talked for like 2 hours straight, if I had to talk to that guy, I'd have PTSD. Rejoice, Shirou Emiya. Your wish shall come true. I usually help someone out or go to work, so it's rare for me to come straight home. Usually the gate would be open and Sakura would be preparing dinner inside when I got home. Maybe I've grown so accustomed to it that after a year, I forgot how important it was. I realize how grateful I am for Sakura, just by the simple action of opening a locked gate.
ただいま
I call out and step into the hallway. As I try to enter the living room, the blonde-haired girl appears.
帰ったのですねマスター
The girl looks straight at me. For a moment, all sense of reality crumbles on me.
シロ今帰ってきたのではないのですか
She's like, what's wrong with you? Perhaps a surprise transfer to the girl, as he says this with a bit of surprise. She calls my name in a quiet voice. That finally returns my sense of reality.
セイバーだよな悪いいきなりなんで驚いた
Just for an instant, I mistook her for a normal girl. Natsu likes to be very meticulous when he's explaining things. He likes to be redundant. I get he doesn't want the readers to have questions, but
ここに待機していたのです
when it comes to fantasy, I think a good thing is to let people fill in the gaps. But, I mean, his writing is good too. He's great at writing characters.
まあいやこっちの勘違いだから気にしないでくれ
There's a
そ
lot
れ
of
より
repetition
体
in
の
this
方
game,
はいいの
though.
かセイバー頻
But
繁に
he's
眠る
so
って
good
言って
at
たけど
dialogue. It's unreal.
今はその
Unless it's Rin.
起きていても支障はありませんいえ可能な限り戦闘時以外は眠っていた方がいいのですがそれでは勘が鈍りますから定期的に目覚めて体を動かしていなければいざという時に動きが鈍ります
そっか言われてみればその通りだ人間一日中寝てたら頭が痛くなるしセイバーだって眠くて眠って
He
るわ
needs
け
to
じゃな
buy
いし
her like an iPad. Or like, he needs to buy her like a magazine. Something to do during the day.
そうですね眠りを必要とする疲れはありませんですがシロあなたは眠りすぎると頭を痛くするのですか
痛くなるだろうそりゃ普通一日の半分も寝てたら体の調子を悪くする
Yeah, Natsu definitely isn't a
俺
show
の場合は
not tell type of
頭が
writer.
痛くなって目が覚めるから
He wants you to know
半日
everything
も
unless it's
眠ってられな
specifically
いから
related
さ
to wanting to retain a sense of mystery. Definitely. And I could see why. Probably because he doesn't like maybe for like an artist's interpretation of everything, or even just to get that that atmosphere in. He wants everything to be known. And it's a visual novel, so it makes sense why. Because in a movie, you know, if this were an anime or a movie, you could see everything. You don't need to leave stuff to interpretation, but it's not my style of writing. The thing is that Rin is just Shirou's tutorial messages into the major. Yeah. Rin, I guess there has to be a character who just explains everything to the reader. Rin is today dictionary for yep. Hey, frogs and kelp. Let's wait for you to sleep all day. It's more fun to wake and play when you're not sleeping. See, he's... She should play Tsukihime. Let's go to explain the more complicated parts. And when it's things we understand. Yeah, I think he feels like he has to explain everything. Like explaining the rules of fate. There's 7 servants, there's 7 masters. Magi are not sorcerers and all that stuff. That's useful. But then he explains it 3 more times, and it's like, okay, I got it the first time. She creases her brow and ponders. It was just lighthearted, but it seems Saber doesn't get normal jokes. We move into the living room. It seems Saber wants to know what happened today, so I decided to tell her about the boundary field at school that Tohsaka told me about. Give 8 days before everybody in the school turns into lasagna. Even in Tsukihime, there are people who explain the lore. But maybe it's Nasu's growing experience in modern times. It's way more interesting to learn about in the remake, and it doesn't feel like it drags. Oh yeah, if it's a remake, then he probably rewrote a lot of it. And in that case, then yeah, I feel like when you're beginning writing stuff and you're like doing fiction, you have a tendency to just want to explain everything. Or not explain anything at all. I feel like it's just like 2 ways writers goes. Over-explaining, under-explaining. The instant they think of setting up a boundary field at the school, they must be someone associated with the school. A student or a teacher. I'll try to search the school as thoroughly as possible during lunch from tomorrow on, and try to find anyone suspicious. No, that'll only be clear when I actually encounter it. Then, I should think about a servant I already have encountered. Saber's awake right now, so this would be a good time to ask. Alright then. Ask about Lancer, Archer, or Berserker. Ooh. Okay, let's save. Wonder which is better. Over-explaining, under-explaining. I really need to read the remake of Tsukihime, but also no Switch. Oh wait. Wait, what platforms is it on? Oh, it's only on PS4 and Nintendo Switch. Why would they choose those platforms? Why are they allergic to putting it on the computer? What is that? You love the one about Archer? I feel like I would like to hear about Archer. We're paying for Steam release. I hope they do it. I don't know why they're allergic to putting it on a computer. that guy. I'll ask about Tohsaka's servant, Archer. Saber beat him with one blow, but that was a surprise attack, and his strength is unknown.
なあセイバー、アーチャーのことだけど、あいつのことでなんか気づいたことってないか？
アーチャーですか？いえ、シロウが把握できている以上のことは何も。単純な戦闘能力では私が上回っているようですが、彼の宝具も戦闘技術も体験していません。一度勝利しているからといって
Japanese will
楽
read
観
about
していい
that.
相手で
Yeah.
はないでしょう。
Ohio came out on PC recently, so Tsukihime is only a matter of time. Okay. They're working on it.
まあ、本当に一瞬だったからな。それにあいつ、
Back then, when Saber attacked him, there was something strange about that moment. I guess you could say it was a surprise attack that wasn't. I think that Red Knight sensed Saber's presence beforehand, but he froze when he saw Saber and couldn't react to Saber's
なあセイ
attack.
バー、あいつセイバーのことを知ってるんじゃないかな。あの時セイバーの剣を受けたのは敵襲じゃなくてセイバー自体に驚いたからだって感じるんだけど。
なるほど。そう考えると私も納得できる。
Yeah, foreshadowing.
弓使いである以上、接近戦で私に劣るのは当然です。ですがそれにしても
The remake also takes a lot of scenes from the manga, which is big. Ooh. We know why Archer couldn't attack her and got hit, don't we? Yeah. We sure do. I wonder if I have any... I need that Archer face from Carnival Phantasm where he's like grinning.
何か外的要因で実力を発揮できなかったのでは。
Yeah, I feel like if I was Archer and I saw her again, I'd be like, oh, hello. I was guessing that he was not able to use his power due to some external factor.
それに俺、あいつとランサーの戦いを見ているんだよ。アーチャーは攻めこそしなかったけど、防御は神業じみてた。なのに、セイバーの一撃を受けるなんて、どうかしていたとしか思えない。
私は手を抜かれたということですか？
Oh. She must be angry at him for going easy on her, rather than at being able to beat him so easily, as she glares at an enemy who isn't there.
いいでしょう。リンとの共闘が解けた後、
Oh.
私を侮辱したことを
Oh
後悔させる
no!
時です。
She's gonna beat the mess out of him.
ああ、いや、あいつだって好きで手を抜いたってわけじゃないだろう
It
し、
did take 20 years for
そんな
techniques
目の
to
敵
fully
にする
focus on
必要は
getting...
ないんじゃないか。
Yeah. I soon learned what the West is. I find myself defending Archer.
シロはアーチャーの行為が許せるというのですか？いえ、むしろ行為というか擁護しているように聞こえる。まさかとは思うのですが、
But would you
サーバン
prefer
トと
to
して
have
ア
Archer as
ー
your
チャーの方が
servant?
好ましいと。
Say no.
それこそまさかだ。
Yeah, there you go.
俺言っとくけど、あいつは気に食わないぞ。話したことはないけど、遠目から見ただけで気が合わないって直感したんだからな。
それはよかった。余計な気憂でしたが、安心しました、シロ。
びっくりしたのはこっちだ。けど、なんだってそんなことで安心するんだよ、セイバーは。
そうですね。確かにおかしな話です。ああ、おそらく戦闘面での相性の問題でしょう。私は白兵戦を主体とするサーバントで、アーチャーは砲撃戦を主体とするサーバントだ。もしシローがアーチャーと相性がいいというのであれば、私とは相性が悪いことになる。それでは互いに実力を発揮できない。
Saber nods, concluding that it must be why she was relieved.
そんなもんか。
Anyways, there's no information on Archer. We still don't know which hero he is, nor which noble phantasm he has. Saber's so
それ
indignant
じゃあ、
about
他
Archer
のや
not
つ
being
の
able
こと
to
だけど、
defend himself against her. Wonder how she would react if she knew the reason. Yeah. I wonder how she'd react now, because she's not that close with Shirou, but like, when they get closer, I wonder how she'd feel. Ranged combat.
待ってください、シロ。屋敷の門を人がくぐりました。
Oh my god, that was a whole conversation that lasted less than 30 minutes.
こんな時間。まずい。 きっとさくらが帰ってきたんだ。
Oh wait, Sakura's gonna see Saber? Quickly stand up. I hear the sound of the doorbell from the entrance.
お邪魔します。
Uh-oh. I can hear Sakura's
朝
voice.
が悪いんだが、その
分かっています。
Oh.
部屋に戻っていますから、私のことは気にせずに。
Saber leaves her room, for her room. And in her place...
ただいま。感心感心。ちゃんと先に帰ってたわね。
Tohsaka's holding a grocery bag and...
お邪魔します先輩。珍しいですね。先輩がこんな早くから帰ってきてくれるのって。
Sakura comes in, smiling happily.
よし、準備は完璧だ。それじゃあ始めるとしましょうか。
Tohsaka shouts and goes into the kitchen. Okay, she's gonna make a meal. Sakura looks at her worriedly. Does Tohsaka know how to cook?
先輩、お夕飯の支度なんですけど。
今日は遠坂の番だからいい。さくらは朝作ってくれたんだから夜は任せてくれ。遠坂がいるうちは俺とあいつで夕飯を作るから。
はい、先輩がそう言うのならそうします。
Sakura sits on a cushion obediently. There's a flashy, fiery sound coming from the kitchen, but there's nothing dangerous looking about Tohsaka's appearance from
あれ
behind.
なら任せても大丈夫だな。
The house is going to be set on fire, so there's no point in staying here. There's Saber to think about, so I should go back to my room until dinner's
ちょっ
prepared.
と部屋で休んでくれ。
Every time they
藤
eat
姉が
in
やって
this
きたら
freaking book,
たまには
I
風呂
get
沸かす
so
ように言っとい
hungry.
てくれ。
どうぞごゆっくり先輩。ご飯の支度ができたら呼びに行きますね。
なあ、とそうだ。部屋に来るときはノックを忘れないでく
Sakura
れ。
ain't used to sitting and not cooking. Yeah, she's used to being the housewife. It's a little before 6 o'clock. From the way things are going, it looks like dinner will be at around 7 o'clock. He needs to play like games with Saber. Give her a dog toy or something. When I get back to my room, Saber's asleep in the room next to mine.
なんか話そうと思ったのに。
I click my tongue and sit on the kitchen. Or sit on a cushion.
何言ってんだか。聖杯戦争のこと以外何話していいかもわからないくせに。
Prepare yourself, friend. We have many more food scenes. Oh, God. Anyways, didn't I have trouble talking to Saber?
いいけどさ。眠ってるならそれで。
I say that and just stare at the clock. Yesterday's dinner was just me, Saber, and Tohsaka, but today it'll be 5 people, including Sakura and Fujine.
あ、いや、セイバーはダメなのか。
The cooking anime I had to watch in like increments. I couldn't binge it because I would get so hungry, but I had to watch like 1 episode a day. It made me want to start cooking. I'll tell you that. I did look up some of the recipes. I was like, I wonder if I can make this. Maybe someday I'll make ochazuki. As long as Sakura and Fujine are there, I can't let Saber out of this room. And I have the cooking
朝飯
the
食ったの
cooking
かな
game, which also has recipes in it. That makes me hungry. Saber was nodding while eating dinner last night. Judging from that, I guess it's not like she doesn't need
昼
food.
飯は用意しなかったし腹減ってるよなそりゃ。
She hasn't eaten all day. Once Sakura and Fujine go home, I'll have to warm up dinner and serve it to her. She'll need to eat alone, but that can't be helped. Imagining Saber eating by herself is really annoying to me.
シロ、起きてる？
Tohsaka knocks on the door and looks inside.
遠坂なんだ
And this
なん
eating
か用か。
slash cooking writing is why they made the cooking. Yeah. I don't know why not. I mean, I guess, but putting that much effort into the cooking, I guess it did pay off. Because the cooking anime is so cute.
何って夕食なんだけど。できたから来て。
That time already, huh? I get up and leave, glancing at the room where Saber's sleeping. I know, let her out. She could probably smell the food too.
ほら見てよ
I
この
feel so
料理
bad.
なんと遠坂さんは長らく不在だった中華料理ができる人だったのだ。
Fujine is looking excitedly at all the food prepared on the table. Now that she mentions it, the food is certainly Chinese. On the 4 big plates are crab with eggs, shredded beef with pepper, some stir fry with an elegant looking meat I've never seen before with vegetables, and a plate full of steamed meat dumplings. You see what I mean? Like, you see, like, why? So much detail. There are salads on the side plates with various follow-ups already. Put simply, it's the kind of gorgeous dinner Fujine loves.
驚いたな。遠坂のことだから洋風で来ると思ったのに。
Restrict Taiga's meals by half. This piece goes so. Yeah, Taiga and Saber are both. They can both eat like an entire restaurant.
本当は洋風を考えてたそうですよ。けど中華料
They
理
should have had like an
の
eating contest in the cooking show
私が作るって
between Taiga and Saber.
なんでそう隙間をつくような人生しか送れないのかあいつは。なあさくら、遠坂と一緒に帰ってきたけど、あれは一緒に買い物に行ってたのか。
はい遠坂先輩弓道部が終わるまで待っててくれたんです。それで帰り道がてら2人で買い出しに行ってました。
そうなのか。なんだ、思ったより仲がいいじゃないか2人とも。
そうですね。遠坂先輩とは学校でもよく話してましたから、私のどこが気に入られたかわからないんですけど、入学した頃から親切にしてもらってます。
Wow. She really is a nice senpai at school.
おしゃべりはいいから早く食べよう。私もうお腹ペコペコだよ。
You know who else is hungry? Shirou, you know who else is hungry? Fujine sits down happily.
だってさ、2人も早く座った
Fitting
ら
that Taiga.
中華物って冷めると犯罪的にまずいんだから。
There's always those little things. I didn't even notice. They're both big cats. Of course, they'd eat like crazy. Saying this coldly, Tohsaka sits down as well. I sit down silently. Everyone bows and eats food. Annoyingly, it's good. I've never cooked Chinese because I thought it all tastes the same, but this is so good it makes you realize it was just prejudice.
うわーすごいすごい。こんなにご飯を
Oh
美
my,
味しく
now
さ
I
せる料
want
理は
Chinese
久
food.
しぶり
Oh
だ
my
よ。
god.
遠坂さんに100点をあげましょう。
I hope you're enjoying it, Fujine. I really do.
ありがとうございます。先生のように素直に感想を言ってもらえると私も嬉しいです。
I think in the cooking show, Rin cooks Chinese food.
辛いのって苦手なんですけど、すごく美味しいです。
Sakura's happily enjoying the food too. After watching this with a smile, Tohsaka Rin looks at me with an expression of
なん
triumph.
だよ、なんか言いたそうだな。
Oh, this morning she was like, I'll get you, Shiro, I'll get you. Because he made really good food, and now she made a really good dinner, and she's like, gotcha. Ew.
別にみんなに気に入ってもらえてよかったなって。まあ若干一名素直じゃないのがいるけど、それはそれで楽しいからよしとしましょう。
I understand what it feels
得
like
意
to
分
lose
野で
at
負けちゃった
something
気
you're
持
good
ちはわかるし。
at. Rin thinks of this as a contest. Oh, definitely.
そうか。さてはお前、昨日俺に飯作らせたのはこっちの戦力分析か。
Oh, it was last night, my bad. I said this morning.
はい。今日の教訓は手の内は常に隠しておくでした。
She says this happily and starts eating her own food. Saber. Dinner's more lively than expecting. Sakura and Tohsaka are a good senpai and junior, and Fujine is completely friends with Tohsaka now. Well, I have no complaints about a fun meal. No complaints, but I feel like there's something wrong with all of us eating right now. I stand up.
何しろトイレ？
いや、忘れ物をした。連れてくるから待っててくれ。
I'll bring her here, so wait. When I leave the living room, Tohsaka is staring at me silently. Uh-oh. Why she gotta be like that? It's funny how she can look so smug when she already lost the real contest. Yeah. She'll take what she can get. I just couldn't take it. That's the only reason. I don't like it when she's in the same house, but alone. So, before considering the consequences, I grab her hand.
シロ、突然何をするのです？
Come on,
いい
Saber.
から来てくれ。みんなにセイバーを紹介するから。
正気ですか？待ってください。それは
正気だから連れて行くんだよ。ほら、いいから行こう。後のことなんてなるようになる。
Let her eat. Let her eat. Let her cook. I grab Saber's hand and take her to the living
悪い
room.
な、トサカ。もう一人分いいかな。
Tohsaka doesn't object, but Fujine and Sakura are looking at Saber with astonishment.
遅くなったけど紹介する。この子はセイバーって言ってしばらく面倒を見ることになったから。見ての通り外国人さんだから日本の暮らしには慣れてないんで、そのあたり助けてやってくれ。
There's no reaction from the two. That's only natural, but I don't have enough composure to care about them right now.
ほら、そこに座れよ、セイバー。飯はみんなで食べた方がいいだろ。
それは確かに効率的だとは思いますが、私は
遠慮なんてするな。だいたいな、これからはセイバーも一緒に住むんだぞ。同じ家に住んでるんだから一緒に飯を食うのは当然だ。
はい。シローがそう言うのでしたら私は従うだけですが。
そんなのだ。
Uh-oh. 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 My ears are ringing.
一体どうしちゃったのよ、シロってば。遠坂さんだけじゃなくこんな子まで連れ込んじゃって、いつからここは旅館みたいになっちゃったのよ。
Place it to a hotel.
なんだよ、いいじゃないか。旅館みたいに広いんだから一人や二人部屋を貸しても。遠坂がいいんならセイバーだっていいだろ、下宿。
We'll see.
いいわけないでしょ。遠坂さんは認めるけど、そんな得体の知れない子なんて知らないもん。
I keep skipping. I keep
そう
skipping
いう親
Fujine.
戚の子だよ。よくわからない事情があって親父を頼ってやってきたとか。
そんな作り話信じられない。だいたいね、仮にそうだとしてもどうしてエミヤの家に来たのよ。
He has to
キリトさ
fight
んに外国の
for
知り合いなんて
Saber's
いるは
right
ず
to stay here. She can't really say that because father was a simpleton who went to foreign countries all the time. He would have had more acquaintances overseas than in Japan.
ないとは言い切れないけど、それにしたっておかしいわ。あなた、何のためにここに来たのよ。
Fujine glares
あ
at
いや
Saber.
だからそれは。
シロー、黙ってなさい。
Oh,
セイバーさん、私はあなたに聞いてるんだけど。
Saber's silent. It's only natural. Saber doesn't have any reason to go along with my lies, nor a dexterous enough mind, so she...
さあ、私はキリツグの言葉に従っただけですから。
Well, I guess she does.
キリツグさんがシローを頼むって？
はい。あらゆる敵からシローを守るようにと。
Quietly, Saber says this with the greatest purity. Who could object to that? 40 lashes of the Shinai. Even if it is a lie, it's the ultimate truth for Saber herself. Even Fujine can't object to those words, but she stands up with a frown, glaring at
いいわ。
Saber.
そこまで言うんなら腕前を見せてもらうんだから。
Oh, they actually have to fight. Fujine responds strangely. Alright, here we go. This is the final showdown. So with the sound of wind, Fujine takes us outside. She takes the Shinai from the wall and glares at Saber. Well, just what is our Fujine thinking about?
あなた、シローを守るって言ったわね。なら少しは覚えがあるんでしょ。
Here we go.
私に剣を持てというのですか？
そうよ。あなたが私より強かったら許してあげます。けど弱かったら家に帰ってもらうからね。
構いませんが、それはどういった理屈でしょうか？
Saber's been itching to fight somebody, so she's like, yeah, I don't mind. Alright, let's do it.
シローを
Saber's
守
been
るのは
itching to get
私だ
some,
もん。
some
シロ
combat
ーが
in.
一人前になるまで私がずっとそばにいるんだから。
Seems Saber doesn't understand what Fujine's trying to say. Of course, no one else around here does either.
だから私より弱いやつはいらないの。あなたが私より強いって言うんなら私より頼りになるでしょ。それなら少しはシロを任せてもいいわよだ。
Fujine plays with her Shinai as if she's sulking.
わかりました。あなたを納得させればよいのですね。
そうよ。けど私を納得させるのは大変なんだから。
Oh my god. Just as she says that, Fujine rushes at Saber and attacks her with the Shinai. Oh my god.
無事ね、めちゃくちゃだ。
Not only was that a surprise attack, but she didn't even give Saber a Shinai. Are you really a teacher, Tiger? Saber must be surprised by Fujine's surprise attack as he just stands there distractedly. Fujine's clever attack to the body strikes.
あれ
Fujine tilts her head curiously. That's only natural. It's strange for those of us watching, so it must be as strange as the Hanging Gardens of Babylon for Fujine. Hanging Gardens of Babylon? Why would they specifically say Hanging Gardens of Babylon, I wonder? Anyway, Saber is still standing. The difference is, she's now holding the Shinai Fujine was wielding until now. I don't know what's real, but it's certainly true. Saber does not even take a stance. Fujine doesn't move, standing before Saber. Fujine is a kendo expert, said to be unmatched. That experience must have made her realize that the person in front of her is on a completely
構
different
えろと
level.
いうのでしたら構いますが、そこまでしなければわからない腕ではないでしょう。
Oh my god. Fujine backs away unsteadily and drops to her knees.
勝負はつきました。認めてもらえましたか？
You miss a scene? You can rewind, I think, right? If you want to see it. But yeah. Fujine hangs her head and slumps her shoulders. The very moment I think she'll calm down. Round 2. Oh, shoot. Oh my god. She is tweaking. She starts to cry so loudly that those around her get dizzy. In the end, it took 2 hours to persuade Fujine. Fujine said, I want to talk a bit, and went into Father's room for 2 hours. When she came out, she nodded and said, I guess I have to approve of her, with an unhappy face. On the other hand, Sakura is silent. It was getting late, so Fujine ended up walking Sakura home. But Sakura said nothing and merely bowed and went home.
それじゃあ私も別棟に戻るわね。
Taiga deserved that humiliation. School teach everybody. Yep. The voice actor really understood the assignment. Oh, definitely. The voice actors in this, especially Taiga, her voice actor in anything, she just goes nuts. Oh, come to think of it, Tosaka's like this too.
悪かったな。どうせバカな真似してって思ってるんだろ。
別に。ただあなたのしていることは心の贅肉よ。そんな余分なことばっかりしてたらいつか身動きが取れなくなるわ。
Saying goodnight with a wave, Tosaka leaves. I'm tired. I'll rest early too.
待ってください、シロ。私もあなたに聞くべきことがある。
いいけど、
I'm off.
何？
Gotta knock myself out and take some tea. Hey, have a good night. Thanks for tuning in, Kakura. Probably gonna end the stream after this day is over anyway.
なぜ私をみんなに紹介したのですか？私もリンの言う通り、シロの行為は不必要だと思います。
なぜも何もない。単に嫌だったから紹介しただけだ。
シロ、それは答えになっていません。何が嫌だったのか言ってもらわなければ。
Saber draws closer. Was what happened tonight that strange for Saber?
そんなの知るか。ただ飯食ってて、セイバーは一人でいるのかって思ったら。
The Nosverse for some reason has all A-listers in the cast. Doesn't matter what series you're talking about. Honestly, I'm happy for it. If the voice acting was bad in this game, it would have to be like hilariously bad. Because if it was like genuinely like just mid, I don't know if I could sit here. But I love the voice actors. They're all comedic geniuses. I feel like they've all done comedy bits and comedy roles all their life, and then they just so happen to do this too. If anything, I just thought there'd be fewer secrets for like Fujii and Sakura.
それはあまり意味のあることではありません。むしろ彼女たちに私の存在を知らせるのはマイナスです。この屋敷なら私の存在は隠し通せるのですから。
What's better? Is she better off being an outcast while we're all eating?
そんなことはない。セイバーが良くても俺が嫌だったんだからしょうがないだろう。こういうの理屈じゃないと思う。
Kirei's voice actor is great. He also dresses up as him in conventions and stuff. Oh, that's funny. Saying so, I avert my gaze from Saber. There's no response. Turning my back on Saber, who doesn't seem to argue, I head out to the shed. Alright, time to practice our magic. I go outside. The quiet yard lit by the pale moonlight. The winter sky is high, and the stars are clear. I sigh without realizing. Tohsaka's right. I'm certainly contradicting myself. The me that's trying to go to the shed, avoiding the room Saber's sleeping in. On the other hand, the me that doesn't want to leave Saber alone. Even though I find it hard to deal with Saber as a member of the opposite sex, I can't leave her alone as a human. It's only natural for Tohsaka to be disgusted with me.
未熟なのは魔術だけだと思ってたけど、精神修行もなってないじゃないか。
I murmur, looking up into the sky absent-mindedly. The night wears on. Since I'm inexperienced, I can't skip my training. I can only refine myself, believing that I can reach something if I continue my effort. Was it the next day? Blade. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna save. What choices did I skip? Oh, asking about Archer, Berserker, and then... Okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream here because I'm hungry and I wanted to get some footage in. But yeah, what happened this stream? So basically, we had breakfast with Fujine and introduced Tohsaka to the house. And then we went to school and found out there's a mage at school and there's a magical field happening, and we have like 8 days left until everybody in the school is liquefied. And then we introduced Saber to Fujine and Sakura, and they had a fight. And then yeah, everybody's friend or introduced to each other. We're all aware of each other. Man, I wish I didn't get here late. Yeah, I kind of started early. I don't know. I started at a completely different time than usual, but I'm just trying to see which time suits me best because it's going to be different when I go to college. I'm probably not going to be streaming that late as I usually do. But I'll definitely be streaming tomorrow. Probably longer too. I'll try to eat beforehand. I don't know why I never eat before this, but thank you to everybody who tuned in. I can't wait to continue Fate. Let's check our stats real quick. See what's going on. Okay. I didn't read all this, but I want to check our relationship stats. Okay, we have more points with Rin, and it looks like everything else stayed the same. So let's see how many points we can get with everybody else. But thank you everybody once again for tuning in. I can't wait to play more Fate tomorrow. I'll see you guys next time with another video. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. Comment what else you want to see. Maybe I'll stream Samurai Remnant. You guys let me know. With that being said, thank you guys so much. See ya, Mr. and Grant. Good luck at college. It ain't that hard. Ain't that bad. Thank you. Thank you. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.